podcast on the planet Earth.
I always try to keep it like a comic hang. I have a bunch of guys on. It's just us sitting down and yapping. Sometimes it's hilarious. Sometimes it's intense. No topics, no direction. But I love doing it.
This podcast has no rules.
Can I get a microphone?
I'm sure I've already said, should I regret?
It's Robert Kelly's
You know what, dude?
You know what, dude?
podcast on riotcast.com. Join
It's Sports Talk Radio. We're talking Super Bowl 48. We're talking the New York Giants 2014 season. The Knicks, are they out of the playoffs already? 188, you call it.
I really want to be sports talk.
Good. What's up? We are back.
Lewis looks like an amateur cage fighter, and Kelly looks like his slutty girlfriend.
He's doing real good. He's back.
Like she gets sexually excited by violence.
That's my man.
So check it out. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome everybody to the show, the hottest show on a Tuesday in the village.
It's Wednesday, right?
I guarantee we're the hottest show on a Tuesday. I'm in singing mode today, by the way. So
good.
just fucking be forewarned.
It's a musical show. I love
Lewis,
it.
you look like you're fucking gaining more weight back.
That's not true. That's not true.
I love that he started flexing already. Kelly, why don't you go in the room and introduce everybody?
Okay, well, there's me, Kelly Fastuca, and
You
we'll
are
go to the
always
right.
last.
Okay, good. And to my right, we have Louis J. Gomez, back from his trip of sea, where you got into some fights. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, I can't wait
Nice.
to talk about
He
that.
got off the hepatitis boat.
He got off the fucking B tour.
Uh,
All right, well, I'm just taking it.
Oh boy! And then to his right, well, welcome. I haven't seen you in a few months because I've been away and you've
Are
been
you
away.
farting?
I'm wondering if I should or not.
All right, go ahead.
Just do it. And if you want to look into the fridge, Danny, there's a present for you all the way from
Still
Australia.
the head of my dead father.
In that plastic bag.
What's in the fridge?
What's in the fridge? Danny, it's me. Danny.
It's me, Gary
That's
Soder.
Dan
yeah. Cool. A whole bag?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Coming with that caramello koala.
You know what? The fuck? What?
Kind of sugar.
No, my wife can.
Well,
does
Dan
your
may
wife
wanna-
smoke a gang of weed? I don't know if I said gang of. I haven't said that in fucking 12 years.
Shut the door. You're wasting energy. All right, go ahead.
And then to his
Kelly, your
right-
tits are awesome.
I know.
I was
It's
just going to
weird.
say.
I'm stepping over the line. I've never fucking really stepped over the line with her. I'm stepping over the fucking line.
She has-
I
Good
would
right now.
fucking titty fuck Kelly.
They're really
She
good right
has
now.
she has
best they've ever looked.
She
Yeah,
has
I bet.
tow truck secretary tits.
Wow.
Yeah, that's too long. Where's the bandana?
He's been away for a while.
Dude, do me a favor. Jump out the window.
Where is
It's only
Where do you
'cause-
think it is?
Yeah, but my boobs on
it's
my
in
mic.
That bandana, I'll leave it on any other mic. It will always find its way back to Kelly's mic. It actually goes there.
To be fair, my boobs do they look good, but the rest of my body looks
The-
shit
the-
house.
The fuck are you stuttering prick? You fucking spit it out, you fucking lopsided tit cunt. You and your fucking family, the fucking Jews. What kind of fucking people are they? Henry!
Go ahead.
And then to his right, we have I don't know. Are you still using MTV as a yeah.
Sure.
He's from everywhere.
when do you give
Ooh,
credits while
from-
you're introing people?
No, well, because he's not
It's
a
all right.
regular, so I want
does
everyone to
that?
know
I love
what
that Lewis,
he's from.
Lewis will find any crack in Kelly's fucking
I
Hey,
boat.
there's a big one in between her titties right there.
Well, from
Dan's on fire.
there we go.
Fire.
Put a finger up my butt, I get going.
We'll get to that. We'll
Start
get
me
to
Start
that.
your engine.
You're dying to talk about it and do the Russian accent.
I can't wait.
All right, go ahead.
From well, he's got a podcast at Stand Up Labs down the
Dude,
road.
yeah. We gotta talk
Your
about this
Your
stand-up-
favorite
Yeah.
network.
I love. Here's the thing. Can we stop with
My
stand-up labs? I bust balls on Joe.
Yeah.
Because he has 400,000 followers. Yet he has fucking 8 Twitter followers. But I was busting balls because it just doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to have 380,000 people following you. And you've done 8 shows.
Yeah.
But no, I'm kidding around. I love stand-up labs. I'm glad that I love the shows they have. I'm a fan of Race Wars.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's a good
fan
one.
of.
Fuck it, I say we start a beef right now. Riotcast versus stand-up labs.
No.
That's why we invited you here,
No.
Cage
motherfucker.
match.
We're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, we took their weakest show.
We just want an example that we have no heart. We'll kill their smallest child.
Yeah, we took their one show that only has 70,000 fucking downloads a week.
Benji's like, Joe, I don't know what to tell you. 300,000 people listen to the last Tuesdays with Stories.
And meanwhile, I got one guy on Twitter going, I listened to your episode, it's pretty good. Benji's running upstairs going, Joe, I don't know what's happening. 3 million. It's a hit. And then Joe's
Listen,
Hey, you think Bobby's gonna be fucking pissed?
I am very listen,
Bobby,
man.
are you mad at me because I have 7 times the listenership that your show does? Are you mad at me, Bobby?
Joe should be selling out Carnegie Hall with the numbers they're pushing on him.
He has fucking girl code fucking numbers.
Yeah.
Boys are weird.
Image, graphic, Joe List is Boston code.
Fucking black people aren't the same as white people. That's why we cheer for the Celtics differently than the Bruins.
Listen,
Boston code.
Listen, here's the deal. I have no. Listen, man. God bless them. I love their shows. I support their shows. I support the network. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
I just bust balls a little bit. They called me. Somebody called me. Dude, they want to come on the podcast and fucking set the record straight. No. No. You guys, listen. Listen to me. Joe has 20,000 listeners. There you go. He has 400,000 followers. Fucking dude. You know how happy it makes me that he has 500,000 He has
Listomania.
millions and millions of fucking followers. That makes me happy. I fucking love it. And I love Charade. I love Race Wars. I love good in whatever
Not the
your show
podcast.
is.
He loves actual race wars.
He loves the thought of a full-on black on white.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Benji, I love the club. Was very nice
so,
to me.
So great.
Great
He loves
place.
Jews.
I do. I'm a fan. I love that there's networks popping out up in the East Coast. Finally,
That is really cool.
I really am.
But their numbers is really, it really is like a Ric Flair like exaggeration.
Look,
Well, you
man.
would just. You think you'd be able to sell out stand-up New York labs if you had 1 million?
You think that they would never, ever, ever, ever have a fucking empty seat in that house. There's 400,000 people following one guy. Have you? That's more. That's like fucking Norton doesn't have that many.
Conan gets like that many listeners. What is that?
That voice is
followers?
Dave
That's
Smith.
Kurt Metzger.
No, but I really do. I there's no beef that you guys. I love it. If all that shit's true, and it is good for you. 20,000 downloads a week.
Oh, that's not us. Yeah.
I know. I'm just looking at you when I'm talking. No, I think it's great. I really do. Good for them and good for the network. It's great because look, we can't take everybody.
Yeah.
We can't do it. So another network popped
Ship's
up,
full.
and we're going to add a bunch of shows soon. But we're handpicking 3 more shows, 4, maybe 4. But it's just we run a different operation. I love it because they have a place, they have a studio, they give Joe a fucking opportunity to do a show, and Kurt, I love Sherrod, I love what they do, and then your show, I love it. So good for them. Honest to God, support their network. Go there, give them 40,000 a week, give them 6 million followers, millions. When I saw Joe had 380,000, I was like, Jesus Christ, I've been on television. He did Access Live.
Yeah, well, you're not tapping into the nerve that.
No, I think what's happening.
Millennials.
Robert, your millennial demo.
Giannis Papa's word, millennials.
Let's get a red wig on you.
Let me explain the numbers. Can I come on the show? I would have Benji on the show. Oh, those people if they want, but not to fucking feud it out. I could give a fuck.
Greenwich versus
yeah,
Cellar
dude,
round 2.
Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing, dude.
Because that went well.
Yeah.
That worked
I just realized
I'm a double fucking golden belt glove knuckle sandwich
There's nothing better.
champion.
There's nothing better than grown men being boiled back down to elementary school children.
There's nothing better than
yeah.
Listing their fighting credits.
I could punch through a board. I punched through a board at my cousin's house.
This one time, I got in a fight with a guy from another school, and I made him bleed.
Go ahead.
I just got a text from Sprant who said that the numbers for Tuesdays with Stories is now 699,000. And he just sent me a screen dump of the page.
Let me see. There's a screen dump.
He sent me a screen dump of the page where it's nearly 700,000. Stand-up labs holds 30 seats.
By the way, I had such a fun time on that podcast.
Listen to me. 699,000 people.
You realize that Joe List would never have to work again because his album's on iTunes if those numbers were real.
No, listen, if he had 2% of that, he could move out of wherever the fuck he is and get a fucking Honda.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but while you guys are all laughing at him, you should be smart. Try to get him to plug this show on his show.
I know.
And maybe
With that, who do we have?
It's one of the co-hosts of Hammer Fisting and the future father of my children, Dave Smith.
One of the originals
from Hammer Fisting.
Co-host of Hammer Fisting back in the day. And I remember when there was these two potheads. I would go on, dude, and this is when he had his trench coat and he didn't have a personality. When Lewis would just see you, hey man, I'm promoting something. He just had flyers hanging out of his pockets.
Halfway through, Lewis realized we weren't recording. It was just a phone call. He goes, "Oh, we're just talking to Bobby Kelly on the phone. This isn't a podcast."
I'm fucking at his. I'm literally at this apartment that. It's a
that was
block,
the one by you.
It's a block away from me. And it seems like a world away from me.
Oh, you mean the one? You mean the apartment that looks like you're hiding from the authorities because you just murdered someone?
It looked like, you remember District 9? It looked like one of those fucking monsters were going to pop out of the other apartment.
I honestly, every time I'd go there, I'd be like, Lewis, did you just rob a bank?
It's just like a money counting apartment.
Yeah.
They light it on fire.
I go up and I literally had to tell, every 5 seconds, I had to tell Dave to shut his face. And then him to shut it, because they invite you on the show, but they were so high, they would just fucking talk.
Yeah.
And they would go, and it wasn't bad. I mean, they were making sense, but it's like, dude, shut the fuck up and let me say something.
That episode's out there. So the first time Bobby was on Hammer Fisting, episode 6, it's up on the Hammer Fisting page. We're on episode 206 right now.
And that's why he is a hustler.
Yeah.
Because he saw an opportunity. Dave didn't see it.
Because Dave quit podcasting for 4 years.
No, 100%. I thought it was such a ridiculous idea. I just didn't even believe in it. Lewis really got it, and I did. Lewis always been a way better like business mind.
Well, I actually been better than both of you because I own a network, not Stand Up Labs.
I own 3% of Stand Up New York Labs, and I'm making way more money than you. So
Stand Up Labs is a public company at this point. So no one really owns it anymore.
There's 7.
Didn't they just buy Apple? I think Stand Up Lab is coming up with a new iPhone.
That's
6.
a big 3. Google, Apple, Stand Up Labs.
699 million.
Do you know that Stand Up Labs makes more off of the Google operating system than Google does? It's crazy.
Jesus. I mean, 699,000 people listen to me, one show.
That's just subscribers.
I'll tell you
right?
this.
Do you understand Joe List? His show is better than all of Riotcast.
It's so popular, Nielsen ratings have started tracking. You know, it's crazy, though. Not that loyal of fans. 669,000 listened. I got 7 Twitter followers. Yeah. So they're not real good on the Twitter yet.
Well, you're not Joe List or Mark Norman. They will follow them, not you, though.
No. Joe has 2,000 people, and he got them all from this show.
Well, clearly everyone's breeding, and 2 friends are telling 4 friends, and 4 friends are telling 8 friends, and then 8 friends tell 669,000.
Now it's Tuesday with 699,000 friends.
Guys, and don't forget to catch Mark Norman and Joe List at MetLife Stadium March 22nd for their sold-out arena tour.
Opening up for the Girl Code girls.
Boys are weird. Aren't they weird? Oh, yeah.
Give it up for Joe and fucking Mark.
Are you guys ready to see the men you came here to see?
Oh, do you
Joe
gotta
List
get
and Mark Norman.
You got to get Chris D back on the show now.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I don't know if he can. I've invited him twice, and he's blown me off twice.
Dude, his girlfriend's dating a Nick now.
Listen.
Well, that almost got real accurate.
Here's the deal.
A knicker?
I was like, Lewis, is this old Lewis? No, this is I have a career Lewis. He stopped at Nick. At a Nick.
I want to negate that.
You want to negate?
There it is. You know what?
Like
Someone walked. I'm not going to say who it was, but a girl walked up to me. She's like, "What is Louis J. Gomez's fascination with black people?" She walked up to me and asked me about the show, and I go,
"Who was this?"
He's racist. So that's his fascination with black people.
I'll tell you, it was Oprah.
It was Oprah Winfree. She's on Tuesdays with Stories next week. They have to roll out the big dogs now.
All right, so listen. So, anyways, we when we got Chris Scopo over here, we got myself. We got you introduce yourself first, right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
So, anyways, Dave Smith and
Mike Cannon.
What?
Mike Cannon.
No, I wasn't gonna go to him. I was gonna say something about.
They
Dave.
both have the same hair.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah, mine still has its original color.
I would like to say though is that I would love to have Chris on again. That's what I was trying to get at. I would like to have Chris on again, but we've asked him how many times,
Yeah, he's away actually.
and he's never even responded, right?
No, he did just late.
Yeah, like 4 days later, which is basically going go fuck yourself.
By the way,
But yeah, we will have him on again. But I doubt he'll be able to talk about it.
he will.
He's diligently retweeting Girl Code viewers, so he doesn't have time to. All right,
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, where's that bandana? Scopo, good to see you. I was actually going to jump in. Let me see if this works. But Scopo, good to see you in your Jamiroquai hat. That's fun. All right. you
I
can
told
keep it.
Scopo he looks like girls I used to fuck when I started doing colleges in comedy.
yeah.
I used to get the meaty ones that you know are a sure thing.
Yeah. He's got graveyard shift at Circle K face.
Yeah, he does have wah-wah cheeks.
Yeah. Like I walk in, they're like, bathroom's not open after 10 p.m. Thanks, Scopo.
I'm the NR or RN, whatever the fuck it is. So you went on a cruise, Lewis, this week.
Yeah, last week, me, Dave, and Big J, Legion of Skanks, hit the high seas.
We have two of the big. You actually could be Big J if he ever got his shit together and had willpower.
That's if Big J grew up with a proper family.
Oh, I do not have a proper one. No.
Yeah. You went on this fucking stupid cruise.
It was a cool cruise.
Dude, cruises suck.
No, this wasn't a normal
It's
cruise.
not your average cruise. I mean, it's like
What kind of- all right,
metal
for-
maniac.
If you're ready,
Yeah, that's good. You bunch
for
of
Papa Roach.
bunch of grown men with fucking shorts that go over their knees, dungaree shorts and ripped
Oh, dude,
shirts,
Big
and
J,
chain wallets.
Big J fit in so well.
It's
You have no
ridiculous,
idea.
dude.
So many.
Mittens, hold your mittens up in the air if you
I
love
just-
metal.
I just imagine if Big J needed to escape, he'd just fall back into the crowd.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, where'd it go?
Dude, that's
Everybody would run.
Yeah.
It is fucking ridiculous, dude. I mean, I'm not like a metal guy at all. It's pretty. You just like these 50-year-olds still like go all out on the boat. It's like, you're just like, all right, dude, what? You still angry at your dad or something, dude? Like, what are you doing?
I asked Big J the over-under on how many women were looking for a devil's threesome on that boat.
All right, you guys are going into this. Let's explain it because people who don't know what the fuck you're talking about are going, huh? And they're not getting it. You guys went on a fucking metal cruise ship.
Called Shiprocked.
Shiprocked out of New York City.
No, out of Miami.
So you had to fly to Miami.
Flew to Miami.
Flew to Miami, which is
4 nights, 5 days.
how'd
to
it
the
feel
Bahamas.
flying back near the motherland?
Lewis he's never been happier, dude. It is unbelievable. It's like every cell in his Puerto Rican body knows it's closer to home.
Yeah.
He's closer to where he should
starts
be.
vibrating
He smells
faster.
plantains fresh on the tree.
He's smarter. He knows things like
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like, you can't eat those berries. Really?
You got to swim diagonal. The tides will get you.
You guys can't worry about sharks in this region of the ocean. They don't attack out
But
there.
I'm the exact opposite. Like my northeastern Jew just comes at me. I'm like, is there a Starbucks anywhere?
You're Jewish.
Yeah, but I'm not like
Why is he on?
good.
What are they talking about this week?
This isn't Setup Labs.
I'm Oti. I like a Mingo Horitz. So,
So yeah, we go out.
so
there's
hang
a
on. I'm
bunch
not
of
done.
bands.
Hang on. Fucking stupid. I'm not done. So there's a big. Don't push
No,
the.
you tell the story.
No, I know.
You know the story.
I'll push the mic away. Stupid.
A little more
Don't-
respect, Bob.
All right,
Tell.
well, push the mic away so Chris can get it.
Hold on.
Because Chris is looking at the chat too. Did you get it?
I got it.
All right, good.
Now cut that back. Edit it in.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a ship. You guys are going to do comedy. They're gonna have metal.
It's like a floating musical. It's like
There's
Ozfest on a boat.
Ozfest on a boat, but not good bands, right? Not great.
Some of
bands.
them are good.
Not
Like-
great. Not Ozzy.
Like, yeah, it's if you watched Ozfest, if you went to Ozfest from noon to 3 p.m., those bands. It's sun up Ozfest. It's not sun down Ozfest.
Yeah, it's Ozfest when people don't get too drunk.
Yeah.
People.
I like a lot of bands. Five Finger Death Punch, awesome.
Yeah. All right. Everybody knows that band.
Yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch. I have that shirt. Listen,
in this moment,
I have those mittens. Listen. So
Brewer. Well, Jim Brewer was.
Jim Brewer was
doing
there,
a big
too.
show
he was on
so
the comedy show.
He
No,
was doing
he
like a
did
comedy musical
metal.
show. It was great. great, by
comedy.
the way.
All right.
It's
So,
a cool thing.
so you guys are doing comedy on the ship.
Yeah.
Just you three, right? Are doing the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a mediocre comedy show, even, right? I mean, someone's
Mediocre is a kind term.
Yeah. All right. so you go on this cruise, you three, and then explain what happens. Explain the atmosphere when you get on the boat.
Well, there's no. I mean, it's not like a
Lewis.
typical stand-up comedy.
No, Dave, go ahead. I'm kidding.
It's like it's not like doing like relaxed stand-up comedy. You got to like go at these people. It's a very aggressive like thing.
Wait
but,
a second.
but it's fun.
You're trying to tell me on Shiprock that the audiences were not quiet and attentive and down to listen to stand-up comedy.
But a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like you would have had a lot of fun performing.
Yeah,
there, so
yeah.
You would have loved it.
Well, look,
You're
I
not-
mean, Kelly and Scopo would have jumped off the side of the boat, but any real comic would have fucking had a blast performing.
Kelly's tits looking the way they are today. You can't slam her on anything. She has.
Don't hit me again, Kelly. I'll punch you in your face.
Oh,
stop
man.
doing
What
that.
the fuck is wrong
She
with you?
just hit me.
She hit you as a woman.
Yeah.
It's a woman hitting you.
Is that
I
soft?
don't like
voice?
being hit. My mom used to hit me.
No, dude, everybody's mom hit me.
Yeah.
Dude, I got hit by a guy, you pussy. I got beat by his stepdad.
She should have hit you.
I'm sorry, your father didn't stay around long enough to hit you.
I wish he would have popped you in the head before he walked out the door.
Got that knife to his chest. Oh, is that what happened?
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Christ!
Bobby, he's Puerto Rican. You knew it was 50-50 that was real.
Cheers to Dan's dad.
Yeah. Guys, have a Bacardi and Coke.
Die
Don't
in the
pay
old
child support.
Die in the old-fashioned white way.
Yeah. Go out the nice white Christian way.
Alcohol.
Slow and brutal for your whole family to
Fuck
watch.
that, I say. I walk out the door. I don't come back tonight.
Yeah.
I'm leaving you forever and ever.
I'm going to go to the Paredes Mall.
Do you think when Lewis's dad was bleeding out, he was like, "Fuck, I gotta get home and hit my kid"?
Yeah. Please,
Jesus. David.
wind,
David.
wind,
Too
please,
much?
wind, please slap my child for me. Ay, chai, I'm getting so cold.
Denise, do me one favor.
What's that,
Hit
baby?
Luis.
I do, baby. I do. I hit him every day for you, papi.
And then
You hit him once for you.
Yes, papi.
Once for me.
Okay, two times. That's good.
and then
My mom has a Spanish accent.
No, Louis, my phone. No, my
All right, so you're on the. All right, let's get back. This is going to be a tough show.
my dad's last words were, "Wait, we're out of Coke." I'm not supposed to mix with my rum.
So you're on the boat. You're doing how many shows you gonna do?
There's
One
two
a night.
shows. There's two shows in 4 nights, so it's every other night.
So it's 4 nights you're on the boat.
Yeah.
And you're going to where?
And we're going to the Bahamas, but it's not the Bahamas, dude. Here's the thing, man. This is where the cruise line really fucks you, because they take you to a private island off of the Bahamas that
Which they
own.
own, right, yeah.
So you gotta
Rock
use,
Island. And it's just Nickelback and Creed there, like, give us the food. We need food.
And they got AC/DC. Angus Young, he's just dying on a log.
You watch your goddamn mouth.
What?
AC/DC is still relevant. They are not. They are omitted from being on Rock Island.
Ooh, relevant. Of all the words you could have chosen to defend AC/DC, you went with relevant. Oof.
Yeah,
That's a tough one to defend.
There's a reason that they only sold their album at Walmart 3 years ago.
You ever point that fucking thin finger at me again? I swear to God, I'm gonna bite it off.
So Rock Island.
So Rock Island, they own the island.
So yeah, you got to use like your room key on the. You can't even
Hang
buy
on a
shit.
second. Political Lewis is here today. Political Lewis is here to say.
How am I being political, you dumb faggot?
Vote for me.
And we're right back to Street Lewis.
Yeah. And real Lewis is bubbled up.
You can suck my dick, you dumb kike faggot.
I'm gonna be on TV someday. Yeah. Bobby, hey Bobby, I just got a call from NBC. Can you please erase that podcast?
I'm gonna need you. Can you go back through the backlogs? Listen, I know if it was Stand Up Labs, they'd probably do it a lot easier because they have the technology. But I'm really worried about this getting out there.
I can't wait till something. This is what's gonna happen. Lewis is gonna book something, get on TV, say something crazy and awesome. I step over the line, have T-shirts made, just like Forrest Gump. It's gonna be crazy, and then someone's gonna find this episode. You stupid faggot, and it's over. Wah, wah,
Whatever.
All right, dude.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
That's not true.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and find this
hell,
episode.
first of all,
release it to
just
whatever
this
show you're
episode
on.
I've heard
to the
you
entire
say
catalog.
faggot. I've heard you say nigger. I've heard you say everything.
Never,
Yeah.
ever said it.
You're a liar.
I've never said it without it being funny. I've always said it with intent to be funny. You just called me a fucking.
It was
faggot.
funny that everyone laughed.
No, because you're so fucking. You meant it. That's
Magical?
why. No. Go ahead, Lewis. Don't make it real. Go ahead. I was kidding with the whole thing about your career ever making it. We could have stopped there. I mean, the fact that you actually assume that that's going to happen. Go ahead.
All right, so fucking.
Did I fuck you with the political thing? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not fucking political, bro.
God. Yeah, we know. That would be the fucking. Therein lies the haha that I called you political.
So
Lewis.
look, the fans on the boat. They're.
What are you holding? A fucking tissue?
I do magic every once in a while now.
Go ahead. You're on the camera.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What?
What?
If you try to fool me with a fake thumb again.
You did it, too. You didn't know.
I just learned it.
I got it.
Man, I'm disappointed.
Dude, I've been tricking Dan for a month with this trick.
Every writing meeting, it's been blowing my mind.
First of all, I don't want you guys to ever call a writing meeting. You and him at your house eating tuna salad.
I
and
wish.
going, I like it. I like
That's a
it.
good idea for
Tuna salad. Thanks, Bobby.
tuna meetings.
Catered by Bobby Kelly.
Let's go.
Dad, you got your laptop, you got your weed, you got your tuna
You got your
salad.
tuna,
Boom.
dude.
All right, go ahead.
So the fans are actually awesome. The shows are like 1 a.m, so they're a little chaotic at that point.
Oh my god!
But people are in fucking great moods. People are into the comedy shows.
Do they have AA meetings on the ship? Thank you, Dad.
Hey, I'll get you.
I don't count.
Well,
that
no,
as not
actually,
a-
they 100% do have AA meetings on the ship. I actually now just remembered someone telling me they do that.
they
Yeah.
legitimately do. That's hilarious.
Absolutely.
All right,
Half
thanks,
that
Dad.
place is an AA.
Hey, thanks for fucking being coherent while
this
I
is
said
a funny
it.
thing.
Took you a minute and a half to go.
Oh yeah.
They do
Yeah,
actually have that. Yeah.
Like he came out of something. He's
I'm
like,
sorry. I was thinking about something I want to say on
Couldn't
a stand-up
shut him up
labs
3 weeks
podcast.
ago. Couldn't shut his fucking mouth 3 years ago. Now he won't talk.
He's like,
Well, this is a funny thing,
they
right? So the band, like, we get these bands at the level of this ship. It's always like, kind of what's these guys who maybe like had a few hits in the 90s. Now they're
Early
all,
2000s.
So we don't get them like last year. It was like
Papa
Korn.
Roach,
This
Seven
year
Dust.
it's Papa Roach. So we don't get them when they're like partying and fun. We get them when they're all Christian and not drinking anymore. But like they have a great story about getting pussy in '98 or something.
Yeah.
Like so that's
with Fred Durst.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so he's just not relevant. Manson was on the rise.
Hey,
and-
you're like, all right. Clinton was in office. The pussy was flowing.
It's like, I just feel like Dave told half a story. I feel like there was supposed to be another half to that.
And then they just started stabbing everyone.
Well, what's funny is
That's the
Dave,
story of how my dad died.
Dave didn't have the pacing or the tone right,
Yeah.
so he cut it like it was half a story. He's like, and they're talking about like getting pussy and all this.
I just like to throw some data out. They'll edit it later.
What's your name again?
Mike.
Okay. Listen,
I'm sorry, one of
Phil-
the stars of
every
stand-up
time.
labs.
feel free to fucking talk anytime you feel something come out.
Sure. I
mean, I
have
know-
no
He has to
experience
save
on
his voice for
cruises.
his podcast later. He's got a lot of.
I know
I
these
am
aren't.
doing one
I know
right
these
after
aren't the $700 microphones you're used to. What? So it's finished. They got an island.
Sorry, so they got an island, and you gotta basically spend all. You have a room key that has all of your money on it. You gotta put money on it, so you can't actually give any money to the Bahamas. They don't let you. You have to like spend money with the ship the whole time, even when you're in the Bahamas. You can't get a calling card or go to a payphone.
So basically, when you go on this island, which it's the Bahamas, but it's a section of the Bahamas that
There's
they own,
8 little shops that you can buy like T-shirts and,
And
shit.
they own it.
2 bars, and they own it.
right?
And
And
that's
you use your
everything.
card, and they take the money off of that.
Yep.
So basically, it's their little world. You're
It's
in.
cheesy. You're not really in the local Bahamas at all.
Also,
You're
that's
just in
probably
their
how they
thing.
get you to spend a lot. You just fucking swiping a card. It's like
Dude,
free
that-
money.
that's a
Absolutely.
scam. You spend
Yeah.
money to get on this boat, and then how much money can they squeeze out of you the entire time that you're
Yeah.
on the boat?
Well, it's the same. That's the same like idea as like Disney bucks or anything like that. Just get your cash out of your hands, and then you're spending some imaginary shit. So you
They used
feel
to do
like-
that at a comedy club I worked. Dick,
Stand up New York.
did they?
No.
Stand-up bucks.
At-
They're actually saying it's stronger than the yen
It's
at
the
this
new
point.
Bitcoin. Is stand-up bucks.
Stand Up Lab has their own currency now.
Lab bucks.
I love how Kelly comes in at the end and repeats what everybody just said.
She's a hype
They
man.
just have their own encouraging now.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm Kitty the hype lady.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Look at Kelly's tits.
I mean, they're incredible.
Unbelievable.
She keeps power shrugging
They did.
too. It's fucking
power
yeah.
shrugging. Jesus Christ.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Your shoulders.
You're
just
mashing them together.
So they had a comedy club. Dick Doherty, who basically had a bunch of clubs. He would put a club anywhere. He'd put a fucking club in a Starbucks and just hang. He had a head, this big fucking head.
He had a beard, right?
He had a head and no beard. He had long hair, and he would put his head up. And Dick Doherty's fucking whatever Chinese restaurant, and he would pay you in dick bucks. That you could use at the restaurant to buy
Kelly
food.
loves dick bucks.
So
that she gets paid for every comedy show she's on.
So
Boo.
I thought it was all right.
They all laughed.
I liked it as
at it.
coy fucking looking at me because that was a good one, right, Dad? And, so
I wish you would get stabbed like my real dad.
he's very aggressive.
You're not
today.
drinking again, are you? Okay, good. I don't want you going out like my dad.
So yeah, he used to pay you in money. I remember you'd have this money, this stack of. I had thousands of dollars because you can't eat $100 worth of food. I mean, I know here's the fat jokes, but the chat room just went nuts. Yes, you can, fatty. But yeah, I had thousands of dollars worth of dick bucks. You would just print it at a printer and give it to you. Here you go, kid. Here's $50 in dick bucks.
And you just had to you couldn't be like, can I get real money?
No, you'd have to take it. You knew.
Yeah.
You know, what are you gonna do? You do it for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
if you, I would have just drank all the. I would have made them. I would have fucking made them pay with dick bucks. I would have cleaned that bar out.
Lewis looks bigger than Bobby.
Oh,
It's not true. It's not true. Who said that?
Kay Vazzi.
Kay Vazzi.
Yeah.
First of all, Kay Vazzi, I got a picture flagged on Facebook because Kay Vazzi sent a picture of him completely naked
with the sock,
with a sock on his dick, with hammer fisting written down the sock, and he was in 12-degree weather. And I posted it to Facebook, and somebody reported the picture to Facebook.
Who's following you that's the one they chose to report?
I don't understand.
Yeah, all of your magnificent status
the
updates.
number of Jew jokes and N-bombs you've dropped.
I don't understand why you'd ever tell anybody that you have a guy that took a picture with his dick in a sock about you fucking. What the fuck is that?
Did you see that piece in that sock?
Dude,
It's
you
cold
see his
out.
cock? What did you got? Hey, man, thanks for doing that.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Next time, why don't you get a little heavier?
Kay Vazzi's a real ass dude, so please don't fucking disrespect my number one fan.
Well, he just said that you're.
I don't look fatter than Bobby. I look bigger.
That's what he
because I'm
said.
getting huge.
He said fatter.
Bobby, I will have a fucking
fat off.
I'll have a fat off with you right now.
Mash your fat. Mash your fat. Mash your
First of all,
fat.
it wasn't Kay Vazzi. I'm just
Who was
kidding.
it?
You got mad though when I said it was Kay
Oh,
Vazzi.
yeah,
He's
hurt.
my number
No,
one fan. You don't do that.
He got hurt.
You should just say one fan. You don't have to put number one. You don't,
I'm waiting for the number
Listen,
2 one to come out.
You don't have
It's gonna happen any day.
You don't
Who's
have
Megan? We have a hot chick following
hundreds
the show.
of thousands of fans like Joe List and Mark Norman. So we really respect it.
So you're on this fucking island. Get off the. I get the island. I mean, listen. He used to be a bitch about it, but it's actually a genius thing that they did.
Oh, yeah,
Number
yeah, of
one, they fucking instead of you having to get off the boat and go into a town and have to be back in time and go through the shit. And,
You also
and
don't
get,
have to go through the customs.
Get,
type
yeah,
thing
all
or
this
anything like that.
bullshit you have to go through when you get off. What they did was say, hey, fuck it. We'll buy this section. You guys can just get off. You can drink. You can have fun. We're going to charge you exactly what you would have been charged.
I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah,
being.
but
I feel like I'm being forced.
Yeah, because you don't like prison because you're Puerto Rican and your dad got stabbed.
Do they rent some locals to work behind the bar, or is it just their employees?
No, there's the 8 little shacks that sell souvenirs. There's locals that work there, but everyone else like Filipino for some reason.
It's Papa Roach selling their own shirts. They're like, guys, it's pretty tough.
So anyways, I get it, but I think I'd rather do that than go through customs and panic about getting back from the other side of the island and the ship leaves.
And it's probably the most beautiful beach I've ever been on my entire life. I mean, the beach is just like
Dave's
So
been on
it's just-
3 beaches.
Just I would love to see that beach. It's just a
That's
bunch
number
of
one.
fucking idiots with black hoodies on,
Yeah.
not going in the water.
pasty shins.
You conformists probably go in
Lewis
the water.
Lewis is just throwing rocks at fucking parrotfish. Look what I killed!
Lewis is just at one with the sea, just diving in mouth first, coming out of fish.
I feel so Puerto Rican.
Change into their swimming mittens.
Their paddle mitts.
They got 2 good ones. That network is good. Holy shit! I'm gonna fucking quit Riotcast.
Good luck getting on.
So
I'm waiting to be approved.
So, anyways, you going to stand up?
Nah, I just wanted to see your face.
I'll
I'm not
fucking
going
stab
to-
you.
I'm not going to stand
I'll
up.
fucking stab you.
I'm not going to stand up.
I'll stab you.
Okay, I'm not going to go.
No, you should go now.
No, you know what? Well, if I wanted a ton, if I wanted 100,000 fans, I would.
You don't
go.
get 100,000 fans. You get a terabyte.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead. You get back on the boat. What happens? Did you have a fun time at the beach at least?
Yeah, we had a great time at the beach.
Were you out? Did Jay wear a wallet, a chain wallet on the beach?
I think Jay was wearing a hoodie at the beach at one point.
No, at one point Jay was definitely wearing a long sleeve thermal hoodie. No bullshit.
On the beach.
Yeah.
How hot was it?
It was 90 degrees. It was just ridiculous.
Oh my God.
I don't understand. There's got to be a point in your fatness, which I accept. When I go away with my wife, my shirt, I'm fat.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, that's the best part about going on vacation.
I'm taking my shirt off. I'm a fat motherfucker. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
I don't care. But I'm not going to. There's got to be a point with Jay where you got to lose the fucking hoodie and the Metallica shirt.
I wore the Real Ass Dude shirt the whole time on the boat. I'm going to show you a picture right now. The whole time on the boat, this is me with my shirt open in the Real Ass Dude shirt that she bought me.
I can't believe that didn't get flagged.
Thanks. Excuse me, sir. We can't put tits on Facebook.
Dude, is that not when I saw that shirt?
I got
it's
150 compliments on that shirt on the boat.
7. Let me tell you something about that shirt.
But they were serious compliments. They were like, "Hey man, where did you get that shirt? Oh, it's such an awesome shirt."
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know, they weren't like, "Ah, look at that shirt."
Oh
They're
man,
like,
that shirt's so cool, man.
Is that an eagle?
Did they have one with Papa Roach written on it?
Yeah. Is that the lyrics of Last Resort on the back of that shirt?
Fucking, I hate fucking Lewis's fucking stupid Puerto Rican phone.
His burner.
He's got a burner
His
phone.
Smart burner phone.
It's literally smaller than any phone I've ever. It's still heavier. It feels like a fucking brick of gold. Yeah, fucking old technology.
$7.99 a month.
Yeah,
$7.99 a month, and it can text message.
Where are you at?
It's made with real steel.
Where are you at? T-Mobile.
Anyways, so you go back on the boat. So you're on the beach with a fucking hoodie fatso.
Yeah, which is funny because Big J will wear a T-shirt in life. It's not like he has an aversion to showing his arms. He was just being fucking weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he bring his girl?
No.
Oh.
Was he carrying a white umbrella as he's sunning in the side? He's like, I can't let the sun hit my delicate skin. I have this ivory skin.
Anyway, so you're on. You go back on the boat, and you having a good time.
Having a blast.
I mean, an unbelievable time.
I mean, are you seeing shows?
Yeah, going to tons of shows. Dude, Brewer's thing, by the way, was like unbelievably funny. He does this full like metal comedy thing. That's great.
Yeah.
So, but Five Finger Death Punch show was unbelievable.
Brewer is a fucking. Let me tell you something about Jim Brewer. He
hates you. He told us that.
I don't care about
venomously.
To the point it was
He is-
weird. We were like, Bobby's our friend. Jim, we barely know yet. This is
He's like,
weird.
no, I want you.
I know, man.
I
It's
want you to
just
tell
that-
him, man.
I know, man. It's just that I just don't like him. I don't fucking like him, man.
No, he is one of the sweetest guys. in
You
the
slipped
business.
into a little arty there.
He is the sweetest guy ever, and he is fucking. He should have been in a band.
Well, that you can tell
He
that's
should
his
have
dream.
been in a
Yeah.
fucking band. I've seen him do AC/DC.
Yeah, that's
so
what he
funny,
does. The
dude.
bingo thing where he does
It's-
AC/DC, Ozzy.
It's
He does
fucking-
impressions of everyone. It's so funny, man.
Fucking both you shut the fuck up, all right? You just yap. I got fucking like your Tommy guns of assholeness. Did you see it? They just boom, boom, da da, boom, da, ba da. It's like doing the old fucking hammer fisting.
That's what I thought. We're back at episode 6. In Lewis's fucking
I'm saying with Lewis and Dave.
Lewis's
Lewis and
safe
Dave.
room.
So, anyways, yeah, I love him, and I love his show. But you guys, I never seen it live. It was amazing.
It was really fun, man. It was really, really.
Did you
it
guys
was really
get?
fun
Did you
to
get
watch.
to do whatever you wanted? Did you get?
Yeah,
like,
you
were
drinking for
treated,
free?
Were you treated like a star, or were you treated like schlubs?
like unbelievable, dude. They're so great to us because the shows went really good. And like we said, it's only 2 shows,
And we had a show the first night, so by day
I
2,
love that they're cutting each other off now.
everyone knew, everyone knew who we were by day 2, though, which was awesome.
Right.
Because there was like
They
3
knew who you were physically, not by name or credits.
They go, hey, that's that racist guy.
Hey, fag shirt, come here.
Hey, AIDS chest.
Dude, I'm just walking around with a bottle of Jack Daniels,
At, like,
feeling like a
7 in the
rock
morning.
star, making out with chicks. It was just great. It was a lot of fun.
Making out
It
with
was,
chicks that look like Kelly with her tits mashed up. She's like,
I wish they looked like
Where's
Kelly's tits.
Papa
today.
Roach?
They look like Kelly's tits normally.
Just some pale bitch with a bunch of dragon tattoos.
She's like, you can choke me if you want.
Let me take off my dog collar.
Are you gonna
I'll trade.
Is it cool if my 52-year-old boyfriend watches us do this?
I guess.
How many cesarean scars did you guys see?
Oh, so many. Good call,
That's
Kelly.
funny. It really is.
Bunch of blown tires.
Yeah, and it was like
hanging out of a bikini.
It's the old cesarean too, and they just cut them open from side to side.
A real fucking Viking pregnancy. Like, let's cut this Nordic god out of you.
But some of them are creative with it. You're like, oh, you made it part of your swastika tattoo. So that's nice. That's nice that you did something with it.
Oh, you turned it into a Dark Knight tattoo. It's the Joker's face. I got it.
Hey, mate, you okay?
No, I was looking at K-Voss. He's like, Robert's just trying to start a beef.
Yeah.
All right, you two queers, relax.
Lewis,
and I
love
meant
you.
queer in a funny way, not in a bad way, like Lewis. Faggot. Listen, that was Lewis.
Was it? What was coming back to Miami? Docking like was like.
Fuck, what about docking that late night with you and Jay in your room? All right, I'll take the bandana on that. You know why I'll take it? I was very enthusiastic about my own little joke.
I always like a nice homosexual docking reference.
I went like this too. I went like this.
I just want you to know I am always on board with a penis mushing reference.
Dude, I gave a little fucking 1920s. Hey there, kid.
Yeah, well, what about the real docking that had it in your room?
And this is why you'll never have stand-up New York lab numbers, Bobby.
Look, I don't want to debate this on a show.
I love it.
You guys have great numbers. I love your podcast.
No, just say that they have better numbers than YKWd.
Absolutely. For 699,000 people? If I had 699,000 people following the show, I wouldn't have to leave. I would stay here and do the show.
I'm being paid $10,000.
I would pay everybody on the show $1,000 a show.
That would be so awesome.
No shit.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, it's almost as awesome as me hosting for Norman and List at the Beacon Theater next week. 7 sold-out shows all in a row.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's bigger than the Stones.
I can't believe they got the Red Hot Chili Peppers open up for him.
No, they changed it after the Super Bowl. It's actually Bruno Mars. So you go on the boat and you're doing these shows. You're having a blast. Everybody loves you. It must be great just to walk around for the accolades and all the fucking horse shit that you're doing.
You know when there's a comedy club when is in the hotel and you walk around the hotel and people like know you because you're fucking like that. It's like that.
Are you asking me if I know what that?
Do you know what, Bobby? Have you ever done a comedy show?
I want to smash you in the head.
No, but you do like at. You get to a level like you've been doing this for a long time. You have like your fans and stuff like that. When you're starting out, like that is kind of all you have is the little areas where
that's what I'm saying. Follow what I'm saying. I know it must be great for you guys. You're on this fucking, on this boat. Nobody can go anywhere. You guys are pretty much celebrities now, which is awesome. And now you're gonna do this show, the last show, and what the fuck happened?
Well, it was our fault to begin with. It was just a
Lewis,
bad idea.
you go.
It was our fault to begin with. It was just a bad idea. We were supposed to do a podcast
Dave,
early.
now you.
We were supposed to do a podcast.
You just switch, dude. We'll finish each other's story. Go. You gotta say switch.
I got it. Go.
So we're supposed to do a podcast earlier in the day.
Switch.
But that fell apart because, what was it? They were doing press or something like that?
Switch!
Well, it wasn't so much they were doing press. It was an area of the boat where only the press was allowed, and we wanted fans to be able to come and watch the podcast.
Switch!
You can't say switch.
You can't.
I put a wild card in here.
Hey, Dave, don't do that. Okay? Just play along. It was fun. Everybody was having a good time. We'll let you know when it's over.
I saw him get physically overwhelmed.
I know
he literally went like this.
He
No.
Listen, I know this shit flies when you're on a cruise ship with 3 days grace.
Yeah.
But not here.
Fuck 3 days
Look,
grace.
this isn't Jay's fucking crowd work show. You don't have to get panicked.
Wow, we went the whole way for that.
Dude, I was waiting. I wanted to win.
Dude, listen.
Whoa.
I wanted to be in.
You remember when you walked into Jackass 3 really wanting to like it? That's what that joke was.
Wow,
like.
here you go.
Hey,
Check it
right
out.
back. Lewis is a good dude.
Thank you, Lewis.
I'm a real ass dude. I took
You
away
really
that
are.
pop bandana.
I thought Jackass 3 was good.
I loved it. It's slow-mo.
Give that to Lewis via your dumb face for saying that. All right, so go ahead.
Oh wait, who we switched? It's Dave now.
How big was the crowd?
For the comedy show, it's about 300
I don't
people.
like that you only say poignant shit. You said 3 things on the show. 2 of them were really funny, and 1 was a great question.
Did you commission your agent on that?
You are better than us.
What would you say the general level of education of the fans was?
He's corporate. He's got to be careful.
Now, statistically, how many girls to guys?
There was
That's
like,
a good question,
There was
too.
like 300 people probably at the comedy shows. 250, 300 in that area.
The ratio, men to women.
I would say it's like 50-50. I don't know. It wasn't super like testosterone filled. What was that?
That's what you got every night.
Yeah.
Is that,
After
oh,
the
that's
show.
applause?
Finally.
Yeah, but he doesn't recognize applause. That makes me so happy. The dummy, he hears applause. Lewis hears this and he gets freaked out. He thinks it's the people applauding to the cops that just arrested him.
It's like an unhappy crowd without the unhappy part. I don't get it.
I don't get it if they're not yelling shit at me.
Wait, this is a good thing?
Go ahead.
Am I supposed to be
So we were
happy?
supposed to do a podcast in this other area. We wanted to get fans to watch it, so we canceled the one earlier in the day. We had Living Color, Cult of Personality.
How's it go?
Living Color, Cult
Yeah.
of
How's that song go?
Cult of Personality. Whoa,
Cult of
Personality.
CM Punk's entrance music.
Yeah.
Former.
So
no
we
longer
had
with the
them
company.
scheduled to come on the show, and we ended up canceling
You had
on them.
CM Punk coming on the show?
No,
he
we
just
Living
left the
Color.
WWE.
By the way, he's in talks with Bellator to fight in Bellator.
What? He can't
He's also
fight
doing
those,
a
not real
podcast
fighter.
at Stand Up New York.
No, he's not.
He's already got 3 million viewers.
Might as well.
I really have to go to stand up New York. I mean, there's so much going on over
I
there.
hope it happens.
No one wants to go to stand up New York. You can't turn down the money.
They're the-
what happens is you just
They're
can't say
the
no.
they're the Yankees of podcasting networks.
You hate them until they
Dude,
sign
you understand?
you.
Listen, Benji and whoever the fuck else, we're kidding.
Yeah, I
All
love
right?
those guys.
Yeah, well, I know, but
Chris, we just want to come on and explain.
Yeah,
I'm trying to parlay this into an appearance on that network. Are you kidding me?
I hit well on this. I get called up to stand up.
You never got a shot.
Get on the 1 train. Go to 79th Street.
We're bringing you into the studio. For what show? Which one of your mega hits? Joe's going to be like,
Hey, were you guys fucking shitting on a show on fucking, you know what, dude? Because fucking Benji called. Pretty fucking pissed. I don't know why he's so pissed. Norman and I are gonna
Kelly's sweater puppies are amazing. Sweater puppies are fun.
I mean,
though.
it's crazy how awesome her tits look.
I'm
I've seen
curious.
Kelly
I'm
look
curious
this
what
way.
they look without the bra, though. Do they
I've
kind
seen
of just
her-
run amok?
No, because I put on weight, they lift up a bit. It's when I lose weight that they go down.
I don't.
Yeah.
I also don't like her pants right now. It's like holding her stomach fat up.
Has to. I told you the boobs are great, but the body's a mess.
It's,
yeah,
I'm
well,
doing
you
a lot
can't
of
have
yoga,
you can't have your
so-
cake and eat it too. She just ate
She-
the cake.
she
I did I had the whole thing. No, I'm doing yoga though, so I'm getting like
Yeah.
tight, but not
Yeah.
losing the weight.
Yeah, get tight.
can you eat yogurt? Is that possible?
Kind
Do
of
you
yoga.
have your
I-
yogurt?
I like it. I like it. He smushed yogurt and yoga together, and this dumb fucking Puerto Rican
Yeah.
made it funny.
Not only that, but I like that Lewis is criticizing her when he's got the body of a failed
kidding
strip
me?
club owner. He's like,
No, Lewis.
Take
no.
your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
I'm not ready for the
Yeah,
shirt
take
to be
your
off.
shirt
yet.
off.
Not ready for the shirt to be off.
That
yet.
means you're not ready.
yeah.
I'm not ready. But
That
I
means
will
you're
be.
not good.
I'm fucking losing weight, bro.
Losing weight.
Louis J. Gomez is losing
I'm
weight.
not taking part in that because I don't think you've still got big.
Kelly, you
boobies.
show one tit right now. I'll give you $1,000.
No.
I mean,
Wow.
Jesus. I fuck it.
That really, by the way, you and Lewis, it blows my mind because I've just always been the same size my entire life. You guys
Yeah,
have literally
yeah.
have such drastically different body. Like there's like bodybuilder pictures of you guys, fat guy pictures of you guys. That's crazy to like. I
Dave,
can't imagine that. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Wait,
Like,
somebody should write a show based off of that.
Look, man, you're fucking writing your show with Dan. You don't have
No,
time.
you know what? You know what?
Dude.
Dad?
Can I say I read what you wrote is really fucking funny, by the way.
What's
So
up,
just
bro?
saying that
I didn't
the
read
other
it.
day.
Why don't
Suck
I
it,
get to
bro.
read it?
Because you're very critical. You say you call it a writing meeting. It's eating
Yeah,
tuna.
bro.
You said tuna meeting.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we wouldn't run out with Dave. Dave didn't call it tuna meeting.
Okay?
You won't let me. You didn't let me read what you
You
wrote.
didn't ask to read it.
Did you ask?
No, Lewis wouldn't stop. Well, I was on vacation with this guy. Lewis stopped making me
kept
read
pushing it.
Please read it.
Bobby, how about this? Let's get booked on a ship with musical acts 9 years too late.
Like Warrant.
Yeah.
I know the guy.
Me and you,
You got the guy?
me and you will be on. We'll be on an act with Steve Perry.
Yeah.
Singing.
Steve Winwood. We'll go on a Steve cruise.
Oh, Sherry.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to
Me high love.
I'm like, guys, I got to get back in there. I think he's going to go into Freedom Overspill.
99 left balloons.
That's awesome. Don't you mock that
I'm
song.
not mocking it, you fucking. You point that finger at me again. I'm going to stick it in that thin bottle top.
It's like my butthole.
We got to get to that.
You can read it as soon as our agents at Stand Up New York Labs get done with it.
So anyway,
the crack legal team.
I'm trying. Do you understand? I knew this fucking day. I knew it was going to be a hard show because I knew Lewis hasn't been on the man. And this fuck, I knew you. And Dan's on fire. I knew when you came in, you were yapping.
I was yapping. You were yapping.
I was fucking ranting.
You were. I thought Kelly broke the soundboard. That's the only reason I thought you would be that mad.
To be fair, Bobby's like left all alone to rant about what's wrong with young comics today. Patrice is dead. Fucking DePaulo's senile or something at this point. It's all on Bobby now.
Who was that? Who just touched me?
It's all on Bobby to hold down that tough crowd moniker.
Spurs in LA, tan.
Colin's doing one-man shows. There's no one left.
Rich Voss is playing a restaurant with Bonnie somewhere.
Yeah, we got a movie, Women Are Funny.
Colin's looking for the fucking Ark of the Covenant. He's like, I did a little traveling in the Middle East. Saw some stuff. Bobby's like,
That fucking comedy, dude.
Hey, Bob, I'm on top of the ziggurat right now in Iraq. I can't talk right now.
yeah, my Converse felt pretty good on these fucking Egyptian temples.
Wow, we just realized everyone does shitty Collins in the room.
Except Jay
That's good.
Moore. Jay Moore does the greatest Colin Quinn impression.
So anyways, so you go and you're doing the show. What happens?
So we're the last night we're doing a podcast, and we decided
You're
we're
doing
gonna
a
do,
podcast.
Yeah, the last night we're doing a podcast.
Okay.
And it's a live podcast in front of an audience. And here's what it was an impromptu thing. Last minute, they put us 12:30 right after Seven Dust is playing.
Seven Dust.
Yeah.
I love it.
What's a song from them?
Denial people my furor, hermano mito santo, but now we so all alone. It's a black guy.
Are they retarded?
Yeah.
Why does he go?
I don't-
boop, boop, boop?
No, but he did.
I don't like when people are mean. You're a meanie. Stop being a meanie.
I don't like when boo
I don't like when people take my juice. Don't
I
take
just
my
like to
juice.
give
Just-
hugs.
Just cause it's a wig don't mean you can take it off my head.
Don't touch me. You don't know me.
My tongue's really long, but it's not my fault.
I'll tell you what these guys actually did. This is not a joke. They bring up a sign language translator to metal sign
and she
language
nailed it,
translate
dude.
for them, which is fucking hilarious.
It was pretty awesome, dude.
That's the new thing at music festivals.
Kendrick Lamar did that too.
I saw that
Yeah.
at Lollapalooza. They're just there. And I watched Queens of the Stone Age. My favorite band, I watched the sign language interpreter most of the set because she was just like, because I know the lyrics and I was like, oh, that's how you say. Like her
Kendrick Lamar did. How do you,
he's
how do you
like
say
slapping
nigga in
bitches.
sign language? That's what I want to know.
I'll tell
She
you
just
this.
points at Kendrick Lamar.
Just holds up a rope.
Or what she does is she shields her hand from the black people and then signs it. She goes, she just points at him through her hand. She goes,
This guy over here.
I don't know if you can look behind you. Wait, hold on, he's looking.
Just puts her hands behind her back.
She does a handcuff reference.
Do you know?
So you're on. You're doing a live podcast.
Yeah, and
which
this
is first of all, it's to do a live podcast. You have. It's always better when it's fans of the podcast.
Yes.
So because comedy, there's timing. There's your jokes. You can always rely on what you know. When you're doing a podcast live, if it's not your fans, it's hard to keep people interested in you just talking.
Exactly, and when we're doing this, like if you can picture with a rowdy crowd with stand up, where it's a stand up where you got to go at them a little bit, which is much more difficult to do in a podcast setting.
Yeah,
like, you can't really like keep people involved.
But
That way.
here's one thing we didn't know at the time, though. They moved us to this 12:30 time slot. What we didn't realize at the time was DJ Lippy, of course.
You heard a song from him?
The DJ Lippy?
Let the beat drop.
Lippy.
Wet lips.
Wah, wah.
Lippy. Buy Coca-Cola products.
Let the ship rock.
Ship rock 2014.
I gotta call my babysitter because my daughter's at home in Sarasota.
Sorry, that was imagining one of the...
Stand up live,
On a board. So
All right, good.
So DJ Lippy was supposed to be doing a set at 12:30. Now DJ Lippy, in the same spot we're at, DJ Lippy is the drummer for 3 Days Grace.
Right.
Okay. Now 3
Right.
Days Grace was on the boat. Okay.
Right. What's a song from them?
Hate everything about you.
Yeah.
Why do I love you?
Is that what the crowd sang about this song, or is that what the song?
It was...
Well, I went to tie it. Hang on.
Yikes.
That was that.
Yeesh.
I knew that was bad the second it was done. Like I didn't even have to wait. There you go.
As he was saying it, he was going.
This should have kerosene attached to it. You should throw a Zippo at my face. Wow.
And it's at its rightful home.
Wow. I did. I thought the word
Double down Bob today.
I don't think you guys. First of all, I don't think you guys like me.
Let me
I
be
don't think
honest.
you like me. I don't think kerosene. I think kerosene should have gone last. Yes.
No, don't you pull a Joe List and go, fucking, come on, that was fucking hilarious. No one's laughing at that? You guys should have been shitting yourselves. I said a word. Weird.
So we're doing this podcast at 12:30. All right, and here's what we start to realize very quickly. We didn't realize DJ Lippy was
That
supposed
was
to be
a
playing.
terrible idea?
We didn't realize that 3 Days Grace was even in the room. Okay, well we thought it was packed. We thought it was actually crazy. It was like 400 people at that point. It was the busiest night of all. It's the last night of the cruise. We're like, oh shit, dude, they spread the word. Everyone came out for our podcast.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Dude, there's 6 people there.
It's just like
Hang
stroking
on,
your
hang
ego.
on.
You're like, it does make sense. I killed pretty hard on that last show.
It makes me so happy that you guys, you had fucking showbiz
I
egos
just
for
imagine
a second.
Jay giving that look of like, you guys, we did it.
Well, you guys did all the hard work. I just showed up, but we did it.
That is the business model.
I'm gonna take full credit.
That is the business model.
It was written.
I'm gonna have
out.
my girl book me a show because of this on based on this.
Guys, we finally got stand-up New York lab numbers.
So
Hang on one second. One
I'll
second.
take that back.
we start doing the
Went to the
podcast.
West.
They should listen with this promotion. They should have 600. They should have 700,000 followers.
I can't wait till the next episode we do where it's like it's up to 4.9 million.
Joe List
I don't
is,
know what you
Joe
did.
List is being carried from the stage to his home.
I
You're gonna get
legitimately cannot get a hold of him.
You're going to get a phone call from Benji. It's like, hey, can you stop talking about our network on your podcast? Our numbers are actually dipping now.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't listened to,
Hey, right back to you.
Well,
Thank
if
you.
2 people laugh, it's not a bomb.
Well, K Vozzy doesn't count. Why don't you wrap that around your fucking leg like you're dying to? Fuck you. He laughed.
I got it. I liked it. I thought it was a Puerto Rican
All right.
thing. I was in.
It was a Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I
West
was
Side
in.
Story, right?
Yeah.
They used to wrap bandanas on their
That's a
leg.
gang thing. That was a fucking
Do you want me to
MS-13, really.
quarterize my leg? I don't get what that means.
Quarterize
say
or
Carter?
quarter?
There's
What?
no way that wraps around.
Quarterize? What's quarterize?
Meaty
You know,
thighs.
Is he gonna
You tie off your
cut
leg
it in
when you-
quarters? What?
It's a quarterize is a word, you fucking asshole.
Quarterized?
Quarterize.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's cauterized. Cauterized.
yeah.
Quarterize.
Yeah. No. Cauterized.
Q-U-A-R.
Leave the show. Seriously, I want you to leave the room. Go into the bathroom for 5 seconds.
Quaterized?
I want.
Quaterized?
Listen, 1 minute off the show. Go.
No, Dan's got his fucking coupons. If he wants to use them, he'll use them.
And
Where
seeing
are
how,
you?
seeing how he's my
I'm the captain
writing,
now. I am the captain now.
Seeing how he's my writing partner.
This fucking bugs me.
Guess who just got fired for misusing a word on the podcast?
Here's the fucking deal.
your tuna
I'm so
partner.
fucking. Side note. Just a side note, everybody.
Yeah.
Look at me. Side note. We'll be right back with the fucking boat story in a second. fucking Dan Soder. You took those stupid coupons. Those are worth its weight in fucking gold. I know,
I got him. Yeah, I got him, Bobby. Yeah, got him in the backpack. Yeah, where's the backpack? It's always is where it always is. Yeah, right behind the couch. Yeah. So you need to take. You want to get those coupons, Robert Kelly? Yeah. You want to get your hands on those real ass coupons? Yeah. SummerSlam. Yeah. Gonna have a steel cage. Get on the N train. Yeah. Go out to Astoria. And then right under the train, yeah. Right where the train goes. That's where the coupons are. Dig it. All right, sorry.
I forget it. Back to the story. And Kelly's tits on the camera.
My camera?
Kelly, just show one.
No.
All right, if someone gives you $500.
No.
You want to show your tit on camera for $500?
On camera? No.
I bet you. Do you have bad nipples?
No, I got great nipples.
Lewis would fucking rape you for $500.
Guys, let's not put that in his head.
offer.
Hang on, don't say that. We don't want to fuck up the relationship.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Because they got mad at.
Yeah.
Remember last time?
Yeah.
She got mad. All right. All right. Well, I'll take that one. I stepped over the line.
Where's the line? It's behind you.
Okay, look, good. Finish the story. So you guys are doing this podcast.
Do the podcast.
Were you supposed to do a podcast with this a last minute? Hey man, why don't we do a podcast?
We were supposed to do one early in the day, and then it got moved to like a live venue.
Right. So early in the day would have been great because you would have saw that around 20 people show up, and that's your fan base.
Right.
But it would have been way better because they would have fucking loved it.
They would have had a blast. It was supposed to be very intimate. We were supposed to be in this lounge, and then it got turned into this show. But we were kind of pumped. We were like, there's 400 people here. We'll do a funny thing. We'll maybe get some. The one guy from Five Finger Death Punch was supposed to show up. And then we started recording.
And it became really clear that these people weren't there for us.
Not even close. There was 6 people there for us.
How could they be when there's DJ Lippy?
Dude, DJ
It's hard-
Lippy,
he's hard to fight
they
with.
moved all the DJ Lippy shit back. Everyone was there for DJ Lippy. All they wanted to do at 1 o'clock in the morning, the last night of this cruise, was dance the night away. They wanted to ship off into the fucking.
You make it sound like they're like people from the 30s, where they're like, oh, I just want to spend this last night dancing the
They
night
did
away.
want to spend
These
the
people
last
have seen Wall.
Why do they dance though? They're metal. They dance to hip hop.
They
Or
saved,
but
they
it's
saved
like-
the Molly for the last night.
Yeah, it's not hip hop. It's like
Yo,
dancey, dark type
Hang on,
trancey.
stop 1 second. Untie that bandana and fucking huck it at his chin.
Huck it.
I didn't even. I missed that.
He said,
It's good.
Yeah, they bring the Molly. He tried to fucking do a nice topical joke about Molly and new
Hey,
drugs.
so I don't know if you guys know this, but Molly's a big thing with the kids. You guys seeing this? Apparently, they saved all their Molly for the last night of the dance. All right, thanks, guys. Great show tonight. Kate Hudson's here.
Heroin would be.
I never knew you'd do that voice.
Heroin would be more topical at this time, though,
No,
right?
they're snorting ice, baby. They're in their cabins taking nostrils full of shitty meth, being like, yeah, I know. All right, listen, Tanya, I know DJ Lippy's coming on in 15 minutes. And then they go in and they're like, what's up with butts and tits?
I met 30 women named Tracy on that boat.
Oh, that's great.
How many Sharons?
Dude, if you went, hey Trace, 15 women would turn around at any given moment.
What?
15 manly whats?
What do you want? I'm smoking.
Bunch of fucking smelly Pantera shirts would turn around. So
we start podcasting.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're podcasting for, I don't know, like
How do you guys
10
open
minutes.
up the podcast?
Hey, we're not
What's
DJ
up,
Lippy.
everybody? We're here. I don't know.
You guys be quiet, please.
It's it's not that. We're like, you're like, what's up, Shiprocked? And everyone will be like, yeah. But then they're all talking. No one's listening.
Nobody gave a shit. But it was
No one's
like,
listening. So
Are you sitting down?
yeah, we're all sitting
Do you
down
have a
on
table?
stage.
Yep.
Table on stage.
Do you have
4
do
seats.
you have any type of logo or anything to let them know?
Nah, nothing like that.
Okay.
We got Rich Aronovich next to us. He's the walking logo.
Okay.
That's all we got.
Okay.
And so we start doing the podcast, and then this guy, no one's really listening. We're just kind of joking around about how no one's listening. This
So it's
guy,
a typical podcast.
basically.
It's a typical Legion of Skanks podcast.
No one's listening.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
We're talking. No
Big
one's
J's
listening.
talking a lot. Me and Dave are sitting there, and no one's listening.
Right. You guys are going, mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So this guy with a Pirates hat walks by the
A
back.
Pirates baseball team hat or a real
no,
Pirates
no.
hat?
A
Just a
pirate. We're
swashbuckling
taking
hat.
over this boat. Pirates hat.
Now, Somalian pirate?
No,
Or old
You're
school.
typical cartoonish white.
So not yellow
R
eyes.
pirate.
We need this food to survive. Or,
I actually
no,
I
no,
made
no,
this
no,
joke
no,
on
no.
Joe List podcast, but he was the
So a lot more people heard it.
guitarist from 3 Days Grace.
The guitars. That you made that awful joke in
The
front of 5 times the
guitarist.
audience of this
You
podcast.
get a
Is
shot.
that what you're going to tell me?
You're trying to tell me you get a shot, the shot at getting on
Your Carson moment.
Yeah.
And you go with that.
pirate joke.
Jesus. So this guy's walking by and he's doing
7 million billion people heard that joke.
My mom called me about that joke.
Dude, your mom called you about that joke.
Oh, dude.
I heard the joke from the afterlife. I was listening to Murray Tuesday.
What's it called?
Murray Tuesday.
Murray
Tuesday sounds like a guy your grandpa grew up with.
Hell, Murray Tuesday.
Murray Tuesday used to run the numbers.
He was a shyster.
I knew
Well,
Murray
we're going to
Tuesday.
do, we have 690,000 listeners. We're going to do another 33-minute podcast this week. Go ahead.
It's all the fans want.
That's true.
So this guy walks in, pirate's hat, the good traditional white pirate, and he, yeah, you know, your grandpa's pirate.
I
And,
don't like the
no,
job.
no, no,
Not a
not
real
this.
pirate.
Not this new fucking.
I'm the
terrorist.
captain now.
Yeah, not a fucking.
I am the captain now.
Not a water raft with a decent engine pulling up to some cargo
Yeah,
ship.
not these fucking guys today who come up with like a Magic Johnson's Lakers shirt and they look like half Al Qaeda, half Nas video. Not
listen,
that guy.
Listen, Captain Phillips, why don't you take your Buffalo Bills world champion shirt and get back on your raft?
So it's not. He doesn't look like fucking Omar Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Will Sylvans took over the boat.
Why you listen to Papa Roach?
You ever been to go over, but you can't find the hole?
I'm in my room.
Yes,
I'm in
yes,
my
I
room. Uluplus.com. Ulu. Go ahead. So
he's
we're
walks
spending way
through-
too much time on this fucking pirate.
He walks
Move
through,
it
he's giving
along.
us the finger. He's like, you guys suck, boo, like thumbs down, boo, you guys suck. And the crowd's not even paying attention to him doing this to us, nothing. So I just address it into the microphone as we're like talking. I was like, this pirate hates us, huh? And he walks up to the stage. I walks up to me, Lewis, and Jay, and I was like, you guys fucking suck. No one cares. Get off the stage. This is
No
about
one's
music.
here for comedy.
Which,
We're
by
here
the
for
way,
music.
can't sue him for
Guys,
slander so
you
far.
gotta
I'm
not
just-
talk. Listen, you really gotta not. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
He said that nobody's here for comedy. They're here for music.
He said that.
Yeah.
You should have gone
That's fucking crazy to hear.
Yeah.
When you're doing anything comedy wise, and somebody says psychologically that has to affect your brain, right?
It's not even an insult. It's just true.
Yeah, that's why.
It's just brutal.
When they go, hey, nobody's here for fucking comedy. They're here for music. Get the fuck off the stage.
Here's the thing. It didn't really affect my ego that much. In my mind, by the way, this is just an audience member. This is just some dude.
Audience?
Wow, what a great audience.
So I'm just kind of like, all right,
Okay.
fuck this guy. It's not going well. Part of me is like, all right, this is actually more interesting than it was going, because it was going bad. It was 10 minutes of us. It sounded like we were in a loud bar with nobody paying attention. Us trying to get shit jokes off, but nobody's even really being funny, or there's
Right.
no cohesion. So this is almost an interesting thing. So he walks away. And then immediately, it's me. So I'm just like, I was like, whatever. You're just a faggot in a pirate's hat. And then I think Dave.
Again.
Then Dave, I think you said something along the same lines.
Yeah.
Much
Yeah.
more
What did you
eloquently.
say? What did you say?
It was more about Reaganomics, but it was like the same thing. It was like a similar thing, but it was more like it involved like
You're like, hey, product of trickle down theory. We know it doesn't work.
Do you realize that if we deindustrialized society, we would be not? But it ended in fag. And but it ended after a while. After like 15 minutes of my rant on libertarianism, it
I don't want to
ended in
get off on a
fag.
rant here.
But so he comes storming back, and we're all just like, and again, I think like the feeling like Lewis, we're like, yes, all right, at least something interesting's happening now.
Yeah.
But he comes storming back, and he's
got a glass of red
he's like,
wine
what
all the
motherfucker? Who you calling a faggot? But he's looking right at me, by the way. He's like, I thought at least
Yeah, he
that point,
picked the
like,
faggot of the group.
He went right to me.
He picked a little doe with a limp.
I was like, it was me trying to get away with the weak gazelle.
Please no, sir.
No. I'm just looking at the other gazelles like that weak gazelle goes, you
have
guys
these
are just
other-
leaving. You're just leaving, huh?
These two fucking rhinos trying to keep you in the middle of the pack.
So he comes back, he goes, what? You call me a faggot, motherfucker? What? and he has a glass
Was
of
he a
wine
big
in his
guy?
hands.
Yeah.
Pretty big guy.
6'3" maybe.
6'3", blonde hair, receding.
No.
He's like kind of devilly looking. Like
he's
I
like
don't know,
bald,
it's weird.
bald with a huge beard, and
Really?
he's a big dude,
kind of biker looking, almost like
Yeah.
like big dude, big
like
guy.
Opie from Sons of Anarchy.
Confident enough to wear a pirate hat.
Yeah. And so he comes over. He has a glass of wine in his hand.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like, dude, am I the first guy to call you a faggot in a pirate hat? No way, impossible.
It's so funny though. He's a really big, tough guy with a glass of wine.
If I wasn't letting this glass of Cabernet Sauvignon,
by the way,
just melt my mouth right now.
Yeah, the move in itself is he throws a glass of wine at us, which is like, what are you, your boyfriend who cheated on you?
didn't
Who
get,
the
but-
fuck
but
throws?
you didn't get to that part yet. You just gave it away. You built.
No, I'm
up
saying
the
no. That's the move. That's what's happening right now. We're right at that part.
So he
We're
goes
right
to
at
throw
that.
the
He's-
glass of wine at Dave, but it's a glass of wine. So the way the glass is shaped, it kind of like cradled the wine, and it just shot directly into Big J's face.
So it did a boomerang.
It did a like a.
So
like
he
a-
didn't just toss the liquid; he threw the whole glass.
No. He tossed a liquid, but it did like a little, like a lippy, like a DJ Lippy. That's where he got his name. That's his guitarist move.
You couldn't have hit Jay more clean in the face with a super soaker. It was a perfect.
It looked like
tip of
Jay-
the nose. Just ate it.
Dude, it
Right
looked
in the
like
face.
Jay just dumped a
you
glass of
stained
wine
my
in his own
mittens.
face. It just fucking.
So, but this is great though. This is where the mittens come into hand. You know, where it's like, thank
his
God I'm
face.
wearing mittens because he could just wipe his face and
Jay-
still smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, how did I? The whole time we've been making
And play
fun
with
of
his
him.
iPhone.
Turns out he's been preparing for a conflict from the Real Housewives of
Right.
Shipwrecked.
Yeah.
You laughed. You laughed.
So he throws. What does Jay do? Just take it?
Well, there's a video of that moment right there. Do you want to see?
Oh,
not
shit.
the wine. The right after the wine. This is. I'll show you.
Yeah.
It's like a 15-second video.
Did you whip out your phone?
Can you hear it, or is it just? Can you hear it clear?
Well, we know it's not good because it's not on World Star. So we all know that.
Well, because nobody yelled at
Then
the World Star.
it didn't capture any of the good part. You got to.
All right, so again, you're killing the show. You're killing the show. We can't just stare at you
No,
on
I'm
your
gonna give it to
shitty
you.
phone.
You keep on telling the story.
All right,
dude.
good. So he throws the wine in his face. What does Jay do? Just sit there and
No.
say, "Lewis, take care of this."
No, we all jump up.
You all jump up.
We all jump up immediately and we band together and we start talking shit to this guy.
What do you mean?
Legion Unite!
Just touch rings in the middle.
Skank rings, join.
Dave Lewis,
That's
grab my bare fingers.
Take your dicks out and dock in the middle of the circle. Legions of skanks.
Lock up with my
That's
bare
why his
fingers.
fingers are available so we can touch skin and unite.
Touch skin will become one giant skank.
Jay's got to mush his belly button so his dick pops out so they can be one.
Well, this is the moment right
Yeah.
right after he threw the wine.
I got the mental imagery.
Let me see.
That's right after he threw the
Let me
wine.
see.
I think Kelly just hit a button and stopped.
Kelly is a fucking.
Look at his shitty phone.
Don't blame it on the phone.
Look at his shitty phone.
I'm surprised that phone has Flash Player.
It doesn't.
Download. I gotta download it.
This fucking
the
thing.
wrong way, it
God damn it.
explodes.
Okay.
It's a rotary video.
So you guys all stand up, and then what?
Just a lot of shit talking. A girl jumps in the middle. Like it's
Yeah.
just this ridiculous like thing.
She
Some
jumps-
chick named Tracy.
She jumps in the middle and says what?
She's like, I don't know, trying to like calm it down. We're just like, basically, it's us sitting there being like, are we supposed to just like punch this guy now or what? Like, is someone gonna make a move? But it's the three of us talking shit to this guy's face. Bobby's looking at the video of it now.
It's just a lot of Lewis barking.
Yeah,
Here's
I
it
mean-
is. This I knew this was it. It's not. First of all, I love that all three of us got up. Three of you got up, and you two stayed behind the table as Lewis fucking found his Lewis
With the
like a
outstretched
fucking
leash.
bone will find. Hey, where is he? Running to the guy. People are trying to hold him back. These two assholes see. They stood up and then they slowly sat back down as soon as they could have.
Now, look, I would love to shit on Dave and Jay, but we were gonna fucking roll this dude. Here's the other thing. At this moment, this exact moment, we think it's an audience member.
A what?
An audience member.
Audience.
Wow, what a great audience.
We think it's an audience member, so we're not trying to fucking attack a dude for throwing a glass of wine on us. We want him to throw a punch so then we could roll this motherfucker.
Right. Okay.
Roll him up.
So you want to be you want him to throw
Indiana
the first
Pacers
punch.
I want him to throw a
But
fucking
you understand? Can I explain something to you? I know this whole you throw the first punch, then you're not in trouble. That's not how it works.
No, I can't get in trouble for assaulting him.
No, but you're
we-
still
we-
getting. Here's the thing,
we'll
though.
get in trouble.
If you
Here's
fuck
the
him up
thing,
worse, though, right?
If you hit him and he hits his head and dies on like a fucking piece of marble, or he has a heart condition or anything, and then you go to jail.
That's why I was
That
drinking
man-
wine.
that
Wine's
man
good for
had
my
no
heart.
He'd have to hit you, and then you hit him just the exact same way for it not to matter, to like kind of it even out. But you're still going to be in trouble. You
Somehow the
understand
ship
that?
stays afloat made out of marble.
And then I would, stop and go, "Whoa, that was a 5-finger death punch!" I got the T-shirt down on level 3. They're selling them themselves.
Well, what would have been really funny is when he beat the piss out of all 3 of us and threw us
Oh,
off
like
the
that
boat.
fucking white guy on the bus when he beat that
Oh,
black
yeah.
kid up. Oh, that made me so
Oh,
happy.
he leaking.
How?
That's what they say at the end. They go, he's bleeding out his face. He goes, "Someone call me an ambulance. Someone call me an ambulance." They go, he leaking.
How funny would it be if this guy beat the fuck? You saw Dave trying to hide behind Jay's body.
You know how much I would have loved for my morning World Star troll to all of a sudden been like, white boys get their ass kicked on boat. I'm like, what's this? And then I watch and I hear Lewis like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, no, and then just bam.
You think you're gonna fuck up all 3 of us? He's fucking up all 3 of us. It's happening.
World Star. I'm like, oh my god, this is so great.
Did you see Big J getting choked out with his own wallet chain?
Puts a platform boot through Dave's chest.
His knee on Jay's neck.
You got fucking a Gene Simmons kiss boot going right through fucking Lewis's chest.
Lewis is knocked out on his side with his belly breathing weird.
Dave's just getting his face fucked by some 50-year-old fucking rock star.
Yeah. Some leathered skin Brett Michaels faced.
So the fight happens. What does he do after that? When
So
you guys,
he goes and leaves.
He leaves.
Yeah, we're kind of pissed. We're like, fuck this. We're not going to finish a podcast. There's no security. Nobody's watching the podcast. Everyone just pull out their cell phones for this shit.
So you guys actually decided to have a self-esteem and go, hey, maybe we're not going to do this.
Did you have to break down the set yourself?
No, they had people. It was actually cool. Like,
Thank God.
they did everything for us.
Nice.
That was like the coolest of all. It's like when you can literally go, they're like, what do you need? How do you need it set up? And you just tell them and then it's there. It's pretty awesome.
That's what Bobby has with Chris Scopo every day.
I like
Scopo's a roadie.
I'm just gonna pretend that you guys asked. You're like, "Oh, can you also get a
I just want to see poor
guitarist?"
Scopo's lesbian's face right now. Hi, what's
Well,
up?
it's the last time I'm on this podcast.
Yeah. Called Scopo a roadie. Good job, Dave. For
Lewis called him a
nailing
roadie.
it.
Go ahead.
About what?
So he leaves. Jesus
he
Christ.
leaves.
This is what sucks about you guys. And literally, if I don't fucking keep asking questions, you guys just stare at me when you're
That's
done.
what sucks about me.
I got chastised for asking a question.
And maybe
No, listen, you, cocksucker. I said it was a great question. I said you said 2 funny things and a great question. Then you had 2 stinkers. I'm keeping track. Go ahead.
So he leaves, and security comes up afterwards, and we're just kind of like, we're dumbfounded. Because at this point, we find out that it's the guitarist from 3 Days Grace. We're like, all right, this motherfucker.
What song did they sing?
That's the we said. I hate everything about you.
Oh, okay. The guitarist from the band that you love.
No, we don't love them, but we do love that song. It's a good
Okay,
song.
you love the song.
Great song.
Great song. This guy's fucking telling you, you fuck you, you suck, you're
Yeah.
not funny.
So he goes and fucking leaves, and we're at that point, we're just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, really, this guy can just come and do that, and then there's no repercussions.
Right.
So then our egos start getting
Not
hit.
not even anything like the security, just that Lewis is such a bitch. He can just do this and there's no repercussions. Like Lewis will do nothing. Give it to me. God damn it. I had to get one out.
I don't even know what was happening,
Eh.
but I didn't
So go
want
ahead.
to acknowledge it.
So
Can we
Come
not-
on.
So we're feeling like bitches. So we start searching for the dude. Like the 3 of us are like, fuck
my
this.
God.
We're like searching the boat for the guy now.
Roaming the decks.
So security
Look
comes
back in 2000 when they were relevant.
Jay's like this. Lewis, you take the Lido deck. I'm gonna
I got starboard.
go to the mezzanine.
I'll be looking through the life rafts.
I'm gonna be at
See if
the
he's
buffet
hiding.
just in case anybody comes up there.
But you know what the thing to me at least is? I'm not like trying to be a
Dave,
tough guy or anything.
Dave, what's the thing to you?
the thing to me?
Seriously, just to you.
Just for me.
Delicate.
I'm not.
What
It's not
is
like
it?
I want to fight this guy. It's late on the boat, right? So there's only like 3 or 4 things open at this time of night on the boat.
Right.
I'm like, we're going to end up bumping into this guy at some point, and it's just going to go down. So
Right.
let's at least make it go down now. I can't like just exist the whole night knowing this could go down at any minute. Let's just go find this
that's
dude
kind
and
of
see
an
what happens.
that's kind of an interesting attitude. Because I've been in situations where you're gonna leave the parking lot or go outside the go into the casino. Where you're gonna bump into this person, and it's this impending doom.
The anxiety
you-
of that is-
the anxiety of it and the fear is so you might really hurt this person later,
Right?
Because it's building up. You're just gonna stab them because it's just like ah. So
Don't wait till after school. Get
it's
it
like,
done during lunch.
Let's get it over with.
Let's at least see what it's going to be like when we bump into him. Is it going to be like, like fuck you and he swings? Is it going to be like, all right, let's just see.
Yeah,
Let's
guys,
see
or
what
he's
it's
gonna be like, hey guys, I just really like DJ fucking Nizzy
guys, listen, it's been pretty tough for me and my band since 2003, but I appreciate you guys doing your podcast.
Yeah, I'm on a boat, guys.
Guys, my career's not really going the way I thought it was going to in 2004.
So
when we
look,
had that
wait,
hit.
did you say what band this guy's
Yeah,
from?
3 Days
Yeah,
Grace.
3 Days
Oh,
Grace.
okay.
So they security's like trying to calm us down. They bring us in another room. A couple of promoters from the thing come up to us, ask us what happened. I'm like, yeah, this dude fucking came up to us, started shitting us during our show, threw a drink in our fucking face. And for some reason, security's kind of treating us like we're the fucking bad guys. But at this point, we're just kind of like, all right, we didn't fucking roll this guy. Like any other dude would have just fucked this guy up, and it would be his fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We didn't do it. We're actually acting like adults. We may be pretty upset, but we didn't actually. We could have. There was a chick between us. We could have fucking swung on this guy.
But you didn't because you
And
knew
her.
you guys. I mean,
he's a pirate.
All right, but let's not make it about dignity or fucking having respect for the boat. You did it because you were afraid. You
No,
didn't,
that's
right?
not true. No, I did it specifically out of dignity and respect for the boat. I didn't.
You
were
weren't scared.
scared.
You weren't
You were
scared of
scared.
400 people potentially having his back, though.
No, we thought it was an audience member, dude.
I felt like
yeah.
everyone
But
was
I
going to
mean,
have
that
our
would
back.
even
and we
be
thought
worse.
everyone would have.
I
our
thought
back.
everyone would have our back. It wasn't that. I was.
I thought the boat was going to get sued. We want to come back
But
next
you
year.
were scared.
I was scared of
Hang on
the
one second, Dave.
consequences.
Not you. You were scared.
I wasn't scared.
You were scared.
I wasn't scared.
You were scared of going out like your dad went. He was going to stab you with some type of butter knife.
Bobby, I mean, it's one thing, but to get to the bottom of Lewis's fear like that, that was really brave of you.
Here's the thing: if you don't
I
take
didn't know
that hood
Lewis-
off,
I didn't know
I'm
Lewis
going to
was-
punch you in the side of your head.
All right, why don't
Lou-
you 3
but-
days grace it and stand between me and your table? Huh?
Via Lewis's arm.
I hate everything about
Soder's
you.
trying to prove that we are all.
Do you know that
Trayvon.
my arm is connected to Lewis's fucking right arm? Watch this. Oh, that would make me so happy if you fucking really did it. Oh, you and your writing partner. You have to, yeah.
Writing partner.
Tuna team.
Tuna team.
Team Tuna Unite?
So,
So we the security guards kind of like calming us down. So at one point the promoter comes up to us. He's like, "Hey, look, we just spoke to the 3 Days Grace camp. All right, and he feels
there's a camp?
Yeah, there's a camp.
Okay.
He feels really bad. All right, that's what he says.
Really?
He feels really bad.
That's cool.
He wants to apologize.
Okay.
So we're just kind of like, you know what? Like, I don't want an apology, but we don't want. We want to dead it. We're not in the mood to fucking like make this our whole night. So like, fine, whatever. So we go over to the secluded area. The three of us, the promoter, and him. And he's like grilling me and Jay, like staring us down with like fucking crazy wide eyes.
Like, show us in the camera.
Where's the camera? Right there. He's going.
Like that's what he's doing?
Yeah. Like,
So he's hopped up on something.
he's hopped up, dude.
Right.
So we're looking at him like, all right, whatever. So he's like, all right, well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna shake hands or what? We gonna shake hands? And we're like, well, no, we didn't come here to shake hands. They told us you were trying to apologize. He was like, I ain't apologizing to you motherfuckers. Fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. He just jumped us all over again. And we're sitting there like, what are we going to do right now?
What's great is we're literally
Fuck you. I love that he didn't leave one of you
I
out.
know.
He didn't just not he gave you an
No,
individual
that was the
fuck
best
you.
part. Big J was like, motherfucker, you came up, you threw one this, and the guy was like, you weren't even there, motherfucker. He didn't even notice Jay. He just saw me and Dave. He hit Jay with wine, and then he didn't notice him after all of it.
I like the joke that we were making is that Jay's still covered in wine. It's like, you weren't even there. Who's this faggot with wine all over his face? The funniest part to me is that right before this, after the initial thing, after security separates us, me, Jay, and Lewis are sitting there like, man, we're feeling like chumps. We're like, fuck him, man. He just threw a glass of wine and we should have rolled that motherfucker. Like, how do we not? If I see that guy again, we're probably gonna beat the shit out of him. Cut to 5 minutes later. All right, I'll take an apology. He's like, fuck you, faggot, and we're right back there again, going. We should roll this guy, man.
By the way,
We should just
at
roll
this point, there's no
This
excuse
guy.
that I think it's an audience member. I know it's the guy from 3 Days. So the whole time I'm going, if I knew it was that guy from 3 Days Grace, I would have just fucked him up. And now I knew it. And here's the best part of all of it. I didn't eat a carb all of January. I didn't eat any sugar. No sugars, no grains, dude.
Dad, no sugars, no. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. One day I cheated on the boat. Just the one day I had a fucking burger and some mashed potatoes. I didn't even cheat that bad. The first thing he said to me, he's like, "Shut the fuck up, fat boy." I was like, but I haven't eaten any carbs.
He called you fat
He
boy.
called me fat boy.
Over Jay.
Jay was overlooked yet
It's
again.
like, what the fuck? How do the fat guys always, Patrice, Big J, the fat guys always get overlooked? It's
His
like, what is
clothes
he-
are
is he-
very loose fit.
I'm on
though.
Team 3 Days Grace at this point because that's a hilarious thing to call somebody.
Jesus Christ.
Fat boy.
So what happens then?
So he fucking dips off, and we're just like,
He
at
what?
this point,
Wait, you let him leave the room?
he's gone. He just dips off. He says, "Fuck you."
Say dipped off again.
He dipped off.
real.
He actually called me fat boy as he was leaving. I was like, "Yeah, whatever. You ain't gonna do shit, fat boy." And then he left.
Oh my God. Write that down for a name of a podcast.
You ain't gonna do shit, fat boy.
That should be your new show on fucking stand-up fucking labs.
Oh shit! So he leaves, and at this point, we're just livid, right? We're mad at the
What are
promoter.
you fucking? You're going from ghetto to Jew. What are you?
Well, we're
We're livid. What up? He just pops off.
Yo, he dips out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were
Whatever,
about to, we was
whatever,
about to
whatever.
roll that motherfucker.
I'm about to clap on him, know what I mean? I'm about to clap on him, and then he goes Meshuggah. He goes Meshuggah. Right as he's leaving, he looks at me and he goes, "You are a mensch," and then he walks away. And I'm like, "Yo, for real? He just dipped out. That shit ain't cool."
I threw those dubs up, motherfucker.
I
about
threw
to
a
bring the
dub.
hawk out and
I
pop
said
that.
Legion of Skanks for life.
So he ends up leaving, and now security, they're like coming over to us because now we're just fucking, well, we're mad, but we're not doing anything about it. We're just yelling a lot for no reason. So they, at one point, security said, they're like, "If you guys don't calm down, we're gonna lock you in your cabin with security outside of your door." So that's when I fucking went off. I was like, "Wait a minute, there's an option to lock somebody in their fucking cabin." And not, I was like, "At what point does this guy get told that he's gonna be locked in his fucking cabin?" And they were like, "Oh, calm down." So then I think the line that got them, I really do think this got them. I was like, "Here's what's going to happen. We're going to see him. He's going to hit me. I'm going to break his fucking jaw. But then I'm going to sue you guys because you let this motherfucker hit me. I'm going to tell you right now." And then as soon as I said sue, you saw them fucking go like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they ended up locking him in his cabin for the rest of the night.
Oh,
That's great.
so he was in his cabin. Did
Yeah.
you see him the next day?
No.
No, we were definitely thinking.
I mean, in
about
my
that.
nightmares every day since, but.
He's just sitting in his cabin. He's like, "Man, I hate everything about those guys."
Why do I love them?
But you know what? It was a really
Why do I love that?
it was an interesting situation to be confronted with, like, just being an adult and just like almost just the chump that all men turn into. Once eventually, you kind of like develop this thing as a teenager in your early 20s. Like, I'm not a pussy, so if anyone did that, I'll fuck, you know. And then, like, as an adult, you really just go like, "Oh, I'm just not." I'm not
because you
gonna get
realize
into a
the
thing.
danger.
The danger, the consequences.
Yeah,
the,
but you also realize the energy that when you go into this, you're rolling around, and 30 seconds later, you're out of breath. there's a fucking sharp cramp in your ribcage
because you're low on carbs.
Yeah, because you don't work out.
Yeah. You don't want to do it, but you fantasize about mushing your fist into people's sides of their heads at airports. But, you know, that's not, no one else? Okay.
I tell you.
I'm going to tell you.
I got really mad on the plane home from Vegas. I got fucking.
Can you tell us, is Artie?
These the flight attendants, they're fucking weird, man. Yeah, it's already lying. I can't do it. Anyways,
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the Jersey jerks.
I got nothing, dude. I didn't eat today, so my blood sugar's down. But I don't have any sugar in me, so there's just blood.
There's no
My
sugar,
blood's down.
dude.
I was on the
no blood, no sugar, dude.
I was on the plane. And I got so fucking mad. I upgraded to first class. Okay,
Per usual.
I did this fucking amazing show, in Vegas. One of my first corporate events. And you know, you've done corporate, right, Dan?
Absolutely, Robert. And I hope to do many more.
Great, you know.
Did they have restrictions on your material?
No, they didn't have restrictions, but you have to talk to them about
Synergy? Listen, the one language restriction is no dude in a high pitch. Are you going to be okay with that? He's like, I'm sorry, I have to fire you. That was
you have to. They want you to tell you about their company, and they want you to incorporate the people and things that have happened, and you know you have to have that phone call.
You corporate motherfucker.
Listen,
How you guys doing in a tech? How you guys doing out there? Hope you guys got a lot done at the conference today. Am I right? These hotels? No, nothing.
Can't get anything done with Mary in the room.
I see. Everybody, watch your wallets. Bill from accounting's here. Oh, this guy. This guy right here is a problem.
Keep your hands on your lap. HR's over there.
Like jokes about rival companies. No one knows who is. Maybe the clowns at Intel could handle that mess.
Last time I checked, this isn't a Dell meeting.
Well, I wound up talking to these guys.
Bobby's with a headset doing a TED Talks, just fucking killing it over there. And the future of innovation.
Guys.
I'm not even on stage. I'm walking through the crowd right down the middle.
It's just like
like Tom Cruise in Magnolia.
It's epic music. Welcome to the future. Are you ready to step forward?
Bobby's in a silver one piece.
Dad! He comes down from the ceiling.
No sugars, no grains.
No sugars, no grains this year at Metrotech.
So
Galileo.
No.
Socrates. Robert Kelly.
There's
It's like David Brent. Simply the best.
Just fucking one spotlight on you in the dark looking down.
Yeah, you got someone's gonna be careful because right now is where a stinker's coming. Yep, someone.
I had 4 floating through my head.
I'm stepping in to cut it off. I'm going back into the story now because I know what the fuck I'm doing. But one of you guys, this is it. So you either hold it, check it, or take a stinker. Here's the deal. I talked to them on the phone first, and they were cool dudes. So it wasn't a restriction. There was no, you can't say this, you can't say, there's no HR. It's mostly men. It was an alcohol company. So
was it gonna?
No, not Guinness.
Open by saying, "You guys almost ruined my life."
Yeah, guys, keep it going for taxable poison.
So I talked. They were great guys. I wound up doing this. It was great. I was very nervous about it though because I don't do corporate events. This one actually wound up being great, and you do. But we all do it anyways. So basically what you do. And I talked to Colin about this, who gave me great advice.
Colin Kane? God knows his way around comedy.
Basically, you go up, you do your fucking jokes. There's no hold bars. You just do what you do. You have your set, and you bring them into it, just like you do at a regular club. What do you do? Blah blah blah. And then you kind of incorporate that into your jokes. So it was no big deal. It was a fucking great time. Awesome, great gig. Fly me home, Virgin America, which I love.
Don't like it.
You don't like Virgin America?
No, it's like a dance club in the sky. I don't like it.
It's like Soul Plane.
Yeah,
DJ Lippy was playing.
Yeah, but you get on, it's like.
Dude, I love it, and I love the lights. They're very soothing.
You can see every stain on your outfit.
All right. I fucking.
Oh, thank you.
I love that.
It's been dying.
But you can upgrade day of too if there's and it's not outrageous like other airlines. Yeah, you can upgrade. It's $1,500. It's like, are you? The seat's empty. You fucking dumb cunt.
Dude, that's so obnoxious that when you walk by and there's an empty first class seat and it's just like, all right, make it like $150 for someone to come.
Even
take
if
it.
it's a little more than that, I don't mind.
But
paying
it'll be like
it.
if it's over
if it's a
1,000.
500, if it's a 5-hour flight. A few $100 for an upgrade, I don't mind.
But if it's gonna be empty, why wouldn't it just be best offer?
But if
or
it's
something
gonna
like
be open,
I actually got into that real quick. I was like, oh wow.
I'm just trying to match his energy.
I was like, did Dave trigger something in Bobby?
No. I was just trying to match his energy. But I get on the fucking plane. I'm very excited. First of all, I'm going through security, and with this first class ticket that I just upgraded, you get to go through the first class security line, which is fucking very small. And at the new Vegas airport, which I love, they have a new terminal, which is awesome.
At McCarran?
Like, we got to check your butt crack. Oh, I'm sorry, first class, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, sir, this is actually where you stop and laugh at everyone else in line. So feel free to point and laugh.
Yes, fuck yeah. I look at you and I look at the line and the 2 inches and the 2 inches that you move every fucking couple minutes, and I'm fucking zipping right through with my shit. And here's the deal. What they did, I go up to the line and you go through the little stanchions.
Ooh, stanchion. Nice use of the word stanchion.
And I look, and because there wasn't a lot of first class people going through, they let the commoners get into the first. So I walk up, and there's a line all the way.
Just call them commoners.
Yeah, commoners. all the way down the
ploppers.
fucking end. I go, are you in first class? No. Are you in first? None of them. I go, what the fuck? I just paid a lot of money to upgrade to use this line, and you guys are all expecting me to go to the. I go, hey, dude, this is all non-first class. I went up to the first. Some lady goes, just get in line, right? Go there. I go, where? Where would you? Who would you like me to cut off and make mad, and then I get mad at them? You know, I'm like, it's your job to fucking enforce the rules so we don't fucking attack each other. You put the fucking rules in place. We abide by them. You're coach. I'm first. Right? Take your shoes off. Put them on the thing by themselves. Computers out of the fuck. We get it. But when you guys get fucking lazy, you fucks, then now I'm fucking fighting like a
savage.
No, not like a savage.
Yeah. Like a savage. Say it.
So I'm fighting against all these savages.
I don't want to do it.
And let's be honest, at the airport.
I said, I'm in first class because I got my ass pussy lead.
Hijo, Paco, pico, Paco. Yo, son, politics and shit, nigga. That's my Giannis.
So I'm like, I go, where? She goes, just in there. Just go. So now there's some dude who's not first class. He won't let me in. So now I'm either going to have to go, dude, I'm fucking let me in. Fuck you. Fuck you. So it's like I'm in this position now to be you put me in a position to be a dick.
Wait, was
'cause
this
you
guy the
didn't do your
guitar
job.
player from 3 Days Grace? Because if so,
It's the people at
You ain't gonna do shit, faggot.
It's the people at TSA who don't fucking enforce the rules. You go to some airports and they're on their fucking game. You come down here, you go on that line. Canada, there's a guy who stands there. You go there. You go there. You go there. You step on a mat, and an arrow tells you to go left or right. It's beautiful.
I'm surprised they don't have that more under control in Vegas. It's a bunch of animals
It's
being corralled.
a brand new fucking air terminal too, which it was amazing. But I'm like, whatever. So then I go down. I get on the flight. I get on first. The flight attendant, I don't get that. He's a fucking hot Spanish gay guy.
Okay, that's because he can fly everywhere.
He's smoking hot.
Maurice is your
right.
Maurice is your fucking.
He's fucking hot. I mean, he's got the shirt, and it's
Glistening
tight,
face.
and he's fucking shredded, and he's not like he's not Twinkie hot. He's he's like down under beefcake hot, right? But he's totally a smoocher. Over to 1A and 1F and D, two tall producer Hollywood gay guys.
Hollywood.
Thin, great hair, just fucking modern family gay, right?
Yeah.
Behind them, another two gay guys, one gay guy. Then there's me with some Arab dude, sketchy dude with a fucking IBM with one of those little red dot mouses.
They described you as a fat and Arab gay guy.
Yeah.
And
Where was it at?
No, I wouldn't take the bandana for that. I didn't laugh at it because it was hurtful and it hurt my feelings. But
They didn't laugh either.
It should have
so.
got a laugh.
Yeah, I thought it should have gotten a laugh, but
Then,
I'll take it.
But the fucking and then the whatever the two people in front of me, these two Euro trash dudes who were just dicks.
Hate Euro.
Yeah, he just kept
Style mullets.
Well, these are the guys that put their fucking seat down, and they know we're about the door shut. Get off your phone. Put your seat up. We're taking off. And he kept putting his seat up a little bit and a little bit. Can you put the seat up all the way, sir? And he kept having to come over and fucking, sir, put your seat up. And he'd put it up, then he'd put it down just an inch because he had to fucking win. He had to break the fucking rules.
I don't understand why you want me to.
Not even that, just a dick. I saw him giggle at his friend. He put it down just a little bit.
Ugh.
And I'm like, first of all, you fuck.
Just smashed him in the back.
I really wanted to, but I don't break the rules. I'm not a fucking rule breaker. I'm not fucking Louis J. Gomez. All right, I obey the rules. Okay,
I bend the rules. I don't
That's
flat
because you
out-
sit on them.
That was good. Walked right into that one.
So I'm on this guy will not come. He doesn't like me because I'm not his type. I'm a fat bald guy. I'm trying to smile. I'm trying to do hey.
Which everyone knows they give the best head.
Right. So
Speechless.
Wow, this got just fucking real. He just sunk down to a
Anything
core
else,
level.
Yeah, me and Lewis just looked at each other and winked. Secrets.
Well, it's not such a secret with Lewis.
Yeah,
Bobby,
it's
right?
plastered all over the
You guys,
internet.
as an organization, haven't kept that a very good secret.
So this guy wouldn't come over to me. I look over, these fucking assholes got drinks after drinks. I got one drink the whole fucking 5-hour flight. And halfway gone, I had a little sip during my meal. And I'm for spite, I'm waiting for him in first class to walk over me. Can I get you anything else? Gay guys suck at fucking service.
Yeah.
Unless you're fucking cute.
Because they're sassy.
Unless you're in their fucking wheelhouse, unless they might want to fuck you, they are gonna fucking they fuck you.
Wait, so you're saying you wanted to get more than one drink? He just like wasn't coming over to you? At all?
He ignored this fucking snob fucking gay guy, just a snob. And I was, first of all, look, you don't have to want to fuck me, you don't have to love me, but hey, give me the same attention as you give everybody else.
You sure it wasn't the Westboro Baptist Church T-shirt you were wearing? All right, give me that back.
No. I want you to go home. I don't want to. Don't untie that. Leave that there. Let him take that with him.
Do you think sexy?
Wear the bandana home.
Do you think sexy Bobby would have gotten multiple drinks?
Sexy Bobby would have fucking. I literally had to pee every 8 minutes. My pee would be clear.
Yeah.
That's what it ends in. Bobby
He
yelling
didn't
at him,
like
showing
me.
him his headshot from the cellar. This is what I was, dude.
Dad, it's a long way from the top if you want to rock and roll. Dad.
He didn't like me because I didn't know where the plug was.
Yeah, that happened to me on a
So
flight.
I'm sitting there, go, hey, and he's like, and he grabbed it, like, rolled his eyes. I'm like, you freaking cunt! This is first class.
You should have got his name.
We're supposed to fucking. You're supposed to bow.
Whoa.
You're supposed to fucking treat me better than you treat. He treated fucking first class like Coach. Virgin fucking America. When you hire these hot assholes, these that shouldn't. You look at, you're smoking hot. I get it. You fucking bang whoever. You go to the gym. You look great in a fucking stupid uniform. You motherfucker. You're supposed to be cordial. You're supposed to be nice. You're supposed to fake it. You fucking twats.
No
in the
on
air.
Prop 8. I
hate it.
I like the thought.
fucking hate them. These
No, I
cunts
know.
in the air. These fucking holier than thou fucks in the air. You're supposed to
he was
make
a-
us feel better. You're supposed to accommodate us. You're supposed to say, please, thank you, you're welcome. You're supposed to say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Just because we're a bunch of fucking savages.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, that wasn't your savage at all.
Can you please go back to Coach for our mid-flight butt fucking session? Thank you. You're grossing out everyone.
I was
else
so
in first class.
I was fucking mad, dude. I'm like, I just paid a lot of money. Maybe not to you, you fuck. I paid a lot of money to upgrade this seat. And you for some reason I start getting paranoid. Like I figure like, oh my God, they saw that I upgraded and I didn't buy the original $2,000 first class ticket, and I upgraded today, so they think I'm a shitty person. You know, I start getting paranoid. Or like he doesn't like me personally. Like he looked at me and there's something wrong with me. I really feel that way a lot on flights. Flight attendants treat me shitty all the fucking time, and I don't know if it's because I'm bald or I look aggressive. Or
Maybe it was your Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh my God! I think you could make that worse.
You just did, Bobby. It's
Just
definitely
called back a joke
Bobby,
that
that's why
didn't
I
work
only fly
originally.
Qantas.
What?
Because that's why I only fly Qantas.
It's
because
because you
all of the
only
flight-
can fly Qantas.
No.
That's because the only place you go is Australia and back.
I've done Virgin America, and I hate the same thing. They were young and bitchy. I had a sprained ankle on my flight, and I had
Wait,
a
hold on,
spare
but Kelly,
seat.
were you wearing your West?
I had a sprained.
This is why I love comics, because we will take literally the most unfunny thing ever, and someone found a way. One of us found a way to make it funny. I fucking love
But
comics.
if you ever you wouldn't believe it. They were all like 45 and 50. They got faces like a leather briefcase. Like they've been doing it for 30 years. It's amazing.
Look,
It's
JetBlue used to, when JetBlue first came on the scene, it was such an amazing airline because that you come on the plane, hello, welcome, thank you for flying with us. They actually appreciate your fucking business.
That's fallen off though.
They suck
they
now
were,
too.
They were amazing for
yeah,
like, a little
because
bit.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to generalize. Gay guys don't fucking their customer service stinks.
Yes, I do.
Unless-
yes.
Gays, it's not even
Unless-
just. It's gays in general are very rude. It's not like something I'm just making
Gay
up.
men are the
Gay
meanest
men-
people
I think they're an abomination against God.
It's gonna
and I
slide out
just
of
wanna
frame.
say,
This is really
Gay guys.
hang on, get me off
general,
camera.
gay guys,
this is
general
speaking.
and old Asians.
I'm not saying it's everyone or anything like that.
They're all rude. Old Asian women.
I'm
hate.
Dude, there's a
me too,
very
yeah.
kind of like snappy, like judgmental. I'm not saying everyone's like that,
They,
but that is a thing you find a lot.
They treat
Bitches.
you if you're not, if I was with my wife and kid, all of a sudden I'm a superhero.
Yeah.
I'm a better
Look at
person.
you just
I'm a fucking better. I can't judge you because you have you're fucking wearing lip gloss.
Do you think it's
right? I
because-
can't say, oh, you fucking silly bitch. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But you look at me, I'm bald, a little dumpy. I got, my jeans don't fit right.
you were
I'm at the back of my jeans.
This is
down
all
the-
just
the
becoming
back-
Bobby's insecurities. This has nothing to do with anything.
If Bobby was a woman, he'd be named Tracy.
I just
But-
like the thought of you complaining to your Arab
Yeah.
neighbor. We're like,
Dude, they're not even doing it.
and then he's just casually on his laptop going, "This is why we cut their heads off in my country."
It's true though.
He's just like, all brutal about it.
He was annoyed too. He was actually because he came over to him. He wouldn't. He would just look at him, wait for him to take the. He would look at him, wait for him to take the head, and then talk to him instead of going, "Hey, how are you? Excuse me." Like getting attention. I'm watching a fucking movie. You fuck face. No, seriously. I'm watching a fucking movie. And I don't know if you're standing there waiting for me. Just go, "Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, what's up? What are the choices?" He'd walk over, stand there. You'd look, "What's up? What would you like? What are the choices? Fucking cocksucker."
They're in the back. They're actually in the back seat of your.
Just
Do you think
the
it's because
worst.
you looked like everybody that beat them up in high school?
No,
or is it-
I tell you what it is. I'm not hot. These other two guys, I can't tell you how many. I counted 52 smiles.
Jesus, you counted it.
I get paranoid. I counted 52
That's very
smiles.
autistic
I
of
mean,
you.
every time you walk by, even little smiles, just, you guys, you okay? Anything? Every time I looked over, there was a little drink there or a little snack or something. He would walk over to me. His face would immediately turn to stone. I walked up to him and said, "I hate gays."
Yeah, and he's
like
like-
that's the face he had. And it was like I tried to be, "Hey, thanks." I would say thanks. I would act coy
Yeah.
because maybe that's what he was into. Hey, thank you. Woohoo.
That's weird that he didn't even try to hide it because I've waited tables. You have too, right? I
Yeah.
mean, you try to put the false face up front.
Well, gay guys, he's right. Gay guys are like sassy. Like they get away with sass where they're like, "Look at this bitch. Look at you,
Yeah,
bitch."
gay guys get
I'm
away
gonna
with a
bring
lot
you-
of that shit,
Yeah.
dude. I've had no, not
Well,
naming
they
any
have
names.
a chick mentality because they think you can't punch them in the fucking mouth.
Yeah,
That's
Lewis,
what it
wait
is.
a minute, Lewis.
That's where Lewis takes it.
Why?
Right to
Stop right there. I got to do a read before we get into violence.
It's not violence against gays. It's
just
non-violence.
violence.
They get mad when you make them bite the curb.
I just think
But it is. It's.
I think
it's
there's a
flight
thing where
attendants.
you'd almost you're a little bit quicker sometimes to call shit out. Like if there's a girl who's just really shallow, really into just clothes and shopping and materialistic, you're like, oh, she's one of those girls. But when it's a gay dude, you're almost a little hesitant to call them out because you're like, well, I don't want to be prejudiced or anything like
they're
that.
the
But it's
meanest people I
you
know.
can you can
What?
call them out the
What?
same way.
What?
I think it's all flight attendants.
I think it's
Flight attendants. A lot of the times they get this fucking weird complex.
Nope. The dumpy girl, the dumpy other chick, the little girl that was on there, sweet as could be. Thank you. How are you? Little joke, a little small talk, blah blah blah.
Well,
She
dumpy
came-
chicks are the best people.
Yeah,
though.
but
they're the best.
She came over. She came. Because,
Kelly, you're great.
Because, give me the
Ah,
baby.
shit! Just take that away from him.
Yeah,
for
put
that
that.
one.
No,
I don't
put that
get
on. Put that on Kelly's dumpy tit.
This
Put
baby
that-
can't be anywhere
Kelly,
near my
put-
after that.
Stuff that in your left
This is what
tit so
you're
they
gonna get
match.
the whole time.
Don't
now.
cover your tits the one day they're looking awesome.
So, anyways, yeah, I think you're right. I think flight attendants
They-
are just assholes.
I had a great one where I check. We always check. We never check. You carry on.
What, did you check or you not check?
I didn't check. I carried on, and I
Okay,
got
never
on-
check.
And I got. I paid more not to get first class, but to get zone 1, so I knew my.
You can get on the plane first. And
Yeah.
your bag could get on.
And I get on it. I'm in row.
That's the first class of our level. Of
yeah,
comedy.
that's where we're at. We're like, it was a pretty big deal.
No, guys.
I got zone 1 sitting.
Zone 1 is great.
It's
I
awesome.
love
It
Zone
is.
1.
So I get on, and I'm in row 6. First class stops in 4. I'm in row 6, and the bags go all the way back to row 11, where there's nothing. So I put my bag in row 12. I've got a connection flight in a layover, so I have my bag in row 14. It was, And we're landing, and I'm like, it's coming down to the fucking second where I have to run off the plane. And there's another flight attendant that's taking that flight. So she's sitting down. So as we're taxiing, I'm in the aisle seat, and I'm like getting ready to run back for my bag. And she goes, sir, I just hear her go, sir, do not do it. And I look back at her, I go, you have no power anymore. We're on the ground. And she goes, excuse? And right as she says excuse, goes, boom. And then I ran by her and fucking grabbed my bag out. And I was like, yes. And everyone stood up. And I was like, right when she said that, her look on her face was like, I called her a cunt. Like, that's how bad it was. I go, you have no power.
Soder gets
We're on the
tased by a
ground.
fucking agent in the sky.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I understand that they have to deal with the fucking scum of the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, flying back in the day, it was a chosen few. You wore suits. You got dressed up. It was a very expensive. Now it's like Vegas. A fucking asshole with Docker shorts gets to walk in, and a Pantera shirt and a fucking pair of mittens gets to walk in the fucking place. I get it, but here's the deal. You have to take it case by case basis. You have to person by person if you're dealing with people in customer service, and you have to understand somebody's energy. And there is a job to be done. You have to, like you said, hi, how are you? Can I get you anything? Would you like anything? Can I get you a towel? How was dinner? Anything else? Do you want a dessert? Can I get you a cup of coffee? You fuck. And if it's first class, I get it in coach. I get in coach that you might not get that. Oh, because I'm in coach too, bro. But I get it that there's too many people to be, but you can still be nice. Look. When you know I was asleep and I just woke up, but you're one seat behind me, and you see me, I missed the drink, and you see me looking at you,
That's why you
and
paid
you
extra
fucking
money.
ignore me. You ignore me. I know you feel me looking, and then you look. You're gonna have to wait. First of all, I didn't say a fucking word. Second of all, fuck you. Wait, you're right there. You could be a nice person and not be a fucking. Just a fiery cunt.
It's not like they're mixing drinks for you either.
You could just say, you could just say, you could just say, okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Just a little.
By the way, you know how much
compassion.
it's not even sometimes the difference in the actual thing. It's just the way someone handles that. Like, even if there's like their boss is being strict, like, oh, if you miss him, you got it. Someone goes, hey, I'm real sorry. I got to come get you after I'm done with it. Just like a huge moment.
We missed a
is
flight
nice.
on the
Like-
way to Shiprocked. We missed our flight.
I just hate the name.
Yeah, we got to the gate. You know, usually, I mean, I'm very blasé once I get to the airport. As soon as I'm through security,
You're blasé?
I'm very blasé.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get,
Can't imagine
I'll get
that.
a cup of coffee, go take a piss, whatever. So we got to the gate 20 minutes before the flight was supposed to take off. They wouldn't let us in.
Why?
Because they closed the gate.
10 minutes after boarding,
10
we
minutes
got
after
that,
boarding.
which is, by the way, only time that's ever happened to me in my life. I know you're supposed to be there when they start boarding, but literally 10 minutes after
they
boarding.
closed
we were
the
there.
gate.
They go, final
and
call
the
already.
woman was kind of nice. Christine started fucking calling like crazy. It was fucking nuts. But fucking the boss came out, like her boss, the woman's boss that was like in charge of making the decision. And he could have just been a nice guy. He could have said, hey guys, we're really sorry. Unfortunately, this is the policy. He comes out and he's like, it's not even a discussion. Go away.
He stopped pretty quickly when he realized. He stopped pretty quickly when he realized I might fucking lose my shit on him.
Yeah.
You're about to roll.
I think he would have chumped you like the guitarist from 3
But
Days
this
Grace.
is why people wonder why. Look, I'm not saying it's as an excuse when people go off with guns or when people lose it. Seriously, when you don't have any control over the way people treat you in this society, when you're getting dicked over day by day, holding the door, no thank you. Right? Someone holding the door for you. No, you're welcome.
Yeah.
When you get on planes and your boss and the employees, not even the people in your life directly, the people indirectly in your life, the people at Starbucks that don't even fucking look at you when you hey, over and over again, it can get to you.
Many disrespects.
It can get to you. And look, I'm sitting there going, all right, listen, man, you got to let it go. You got to stop. This guy, who gives a fuck? Because look, if the plane starts to crash, You know what I mean? Or it's going down, and we're in the water.
That twink will be screaming.
Yeah.
Well,
he'll
this
die first.
no, really. The twink might be fucking saving my life.
Yeah, you're right.
This guy might
Or
do
climbing
it
on you
where
like the
where there's some.
Yeah, he
that's what
swims every day, 4 days a week. Bobby's gonna be fucking drowning.
Dude,
Jump on my
first
perfectly
of all,
sculpted back.
You know how many whale jokes you could have just made, and you guys all fuck you. I
was
would accept
actually.
every of them.
I was going to call you the door from
I
Titanic.
was too, but it was too wordy. I stopped.
They use Bobby as a flotation device. The
That's
chair.
the idea.
You get the chair.
All right, guys, I got to read these. We're gonna get back to this in a second. Lewis,
Yeah.
Dan,
Hi.
Dave,
Yes.
and
Frank.
You sure?
No.
Oh. You guys know Hulu.com?
Favorite website.
Oh yeah.
I'm a member.
First of all, Hulu.com, one of my favorite commercials with Alec Baldwin. Remember that when he was, we're all aliens in Hollywood. I love that. Hulu Plus is that and much, much more. Hulu Plus, you can watch all your favorite shows anytime, anywhere, which I love. Okay? Hulu Plus has thousands of hit TV shows, movies, right in your living room or on the go, on your smartphone, your iPad, your Google Pad, whatever you got. What do you got? You got
Your
an
stand-up
iPad?
New York's lab pad.
They're making their own pads.
It's incredible. I love it. With Hulu Plus, you can watch your favorite TV shows like SNL, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Shark Tank, and Scandal. Watch every episode of shows like Lost or Law and Order. Law and Order, which is a million friggin' episodes. SVU, Doctor Who, and Community.
They have episodes of Community?
Episode.
They have every episode?
You can also check out exclusive content, including Hulu's originals like The Wrong Man's and Behind the Mask, Hulu's new docuseries that takes you inside the world of sports mascots, which is really interesting. You should check out that show. I love documentaries. I love real shit. I'll watch any documentary they have on anything. I watched a documentary from the lead singer of Pussifer when he does wine. Right? Do you see that? He has
his name's Maynard. He's from Tool.
Yeah, he's from Tool. Lead singer of Tool.
Oh, that was a real thing. I thought that was a reference.
No,
to the guy.
Pussifer is his band.
Pussifier.
No, it's Pussifer, not Pussifier. It's Pussifer.
I think you're both wrong. I think it's Tool, and
No.
I think it's
Well, he has a band called. It's not. It's either Pussifier. I think it's Pussifier.
It's
Oh my
Pussifer.
God, I hope both your pussies catch on fire.
It's
I'm gonna
Pussifer.
smash
man.
your face with a hammer.
Why would you smash it with a hammer?
Not you, Bobby. Dave.
No, his face. Why would
Back
you
out of this face smashing
Why would
hammer
you-
talk.
Why would you?
I don't like just the tone you said. Not you, Dave. I want that Dave.
Kelly,
face.
Kelly Fastuca has a lot of pussy fur.
Hey guys, God damn it, Pussifier.
Yeah,
It's
you know this
Pussifier.
song right here. You know this.
Is
song.
your vagina still septic?
Oh yeah,
Last time
that
I
was
was on
me and
here,
Mike's.
it was
Me and Mike's
brutal.
last time. episode.
Doing okay, guys.
What do you know?
It's him and the lead. Yeah.
Birds and the bees got wise to the light. What do you know? So they took to the trees.
I just imagine Bobby putting lipstick onto this song. He's like,
And, and the bathroom on the Virgin American flight back from Vegas.
Oh, don't want to give me attention.
What you know about the ways of the other side?
I'll hurt you. Tonight we hunt.
One of my favorite songs of all time, by the way. That
So
song
from
is
Pussifier.
The Mission.
From Pussifier.
Anyways, I love documentaries, and that's a great documentary that you can watch on HuluPlus.com. You can also get access to a collection of ad-free movies and kids content, which is good for you. And it's only for $7.99 a month. Catch up on current shows, binge on old favorites. You can catch up on movies, stream as many TV shows and movies as you want, wherever you want, which is great. Right now, you can try Hulu Plus free for 2 weeks when you go to huluplus.com/dude. What is that, Kelly?
Dude.
That's a special offer from my listeners only of the YKWd. So look, if you support the show, you listen to the show, go right now. Just sign up. It's 2 weeks free. All right, go to huluplus.com/dude. That's huluplus.com/dude for your extended free trial. And that's where they know we sent you. Right now, go to huluplus.com/dude for your extended 2-week free trial. We got another sponsor, too, that I wanted to check out, which I'm really excited about.
Pussifier.
What is it?
Pussifier.
No, it's not Pussifier. It's hang on. Give me what?
We're not doing that this week.
Oh, fucking listen, asshole. Listen.
You can talk about it if you want to.
No, we're doing it.
Okay.
She told me not to.
Okay.
We're not doing it this week?
Well, Rob, no, you got to do a separate one because it's going to come out on Monday. Unless you want this episode to come out this Monday, but you already have an episode in the bag.
Fastuca looks like she's waiting on her Gino results. Gyno results?
Gyno. You spelled it Gino?
I don't understand.
Gino Bisconti results.
Results. And the results have come in. You can open for Gino.
All right, so
that's
all right, so you sure?
Yeah, I've
all right.
read the email. Me too.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to mention them anyways.
Okay.
Shaveclub.com.
You know what? This is where you order the razors, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. It looks awesome. And the commercials are fucking sick.
And I just bought this new thing. I've been looking for it for 4 years. I got it from a European shave company. It's a little brown leather pouch. And if you open it up, there's a little tiny razor, and you can put your Mach 5s or your Fusion blades on it, but it's this big. And it has a fingernail cutter and a nose hair trimmer, a German-made nose hair trimmer. And it's this big, and I hate carrying the fucking razors, and it's amazing. But now with the Shave Club, you just have them sent to your house. You don't have to fucking go at 3 a.m, the night before you're leaving on a flight, and spend $38 on a pack of 8.
Yeah,
there's an alarm on it. It's like it's gold in a fucking Rite Aid.
That's like one of those things, so you don't even realize how much money you waste, like in a year, on like disposable razors and shit like that on the roads. It's yeah, man, I'm way behind this.
So, anyways, they're fucking great. I love them. We're gonna do the full ad next week. I guess we're not doing it this week, but I'm glad they joined the YKWd show. And of course, go to Amazon.com and use our link.
They got books on there. Just trying to back you up, man.
Good job, Dave. Killing it. Dave.
You nailed it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the thing right here.
Yes.
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 Dan, take over for a second.
Hey, guys. Hey, I'll tell you a little story.
Just depressing. Take him. Guys, I'm not happy.
Guys,
you guys want to hear a fun story?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
So the other week I did a show, and I started talking to a guy.
Was it a stand-up comedy show or was it a talent show?
You know, Lewis.
She was at PS
asking an honest question.
She was at PS 126, warming up for a 7th grade.
I would like to thank Ian Rice again.
We ended Kelly's story.
Jeremy Levine. Jeremy Levine is amazing. Aaron Atchinson.
Hey guys, can I tell a story? Nah.
I was only filling time while he was doing his shit.
I want to thank all you guys and for donating this month. You guys are amazing. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but here we go. I want to thank all those guys who donate to the show. And go to some other shit too. All right, we're back. So yeah, I just think
People are mean.
I don't
They're
think
just mean,
no,
they're
man. I look
bitches.
at the gay guys that I know. I lived in a gay building. They were the fucking greatest. They're the nicest ever when they put you in your place. Like, all right, we don't want to fuck him, or we do want to fuck him. But when you're, as far as service goes, when you walk in to a place, like gay flight, and I think you hit it too. I think it's gay flight attendants, those guys, right?
Yeah.
And being a flight attendant too, I think they're assholes.
I think it's they don't get paid a lot of money.
Well, do you know that for a fact?
Flippin'?
All
right.
Pilots get paid like shit.
Dick.
I know that.
Pilots
get paid way
dick.
less than you think pilots get paid.
TMZ
It's
workers
crazy.
get 80 grand. Pilots get not that much.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Pilots
Swear to
get
God.
paid actually in dick bucks.
Welcome. You can come to the fucking comedy vault.
Dude, I just want to hit end. There's no way, because what I did on the show, and I sometimes, what was that?
It's you, isn't it?
Was it? What I did on the show is I took the break at the wrong space. We should have took it before I got into the flight attendant stuff, but it was just we got into it, and then everybody was jumping, and then I took it right like in the middle of the heat, and now I literally just put out all your flames. You guys are all like, I'm tired. I want to go home now. Looking at Dan. Look at Dan lost all his sugar. He couldn't do a voice right now if you fucking begged him.
Oh, it's just my voice.
I know when Kelly's whipped up, she's had her energy saving the whole show.
Now's my time.
I want to hear her story. I want to hear her story.
Kelly really does verbally rope-a-dope all of us. She lets us burn out, and then she's like,
I got all these stories. You guys want to hear more stories? I got so many stories.
She's not getting hurt. She's getting mad.
Let me tell you what happened.
I want to
It's
tell. I want to
exciting.
hear Kelly's story.
You know what happened.
Well,
'cause you were
everybody wants to
there.
know why you're tucking your shirt in.
Also, stop bouncing up and down. It's so distracting.
Yeah, Kelly, you're good. If you're still, you look good. If you start moving around, we can see all the
Yeah, it
jiggle.
just turns into puddle
Kelly,
tits.
don't get mad that we're fucking admiring
No,
your
I'm
tits.
shakes after him because he's
If
always
I was sitting here, if they were complimenting my fucking tits,
we are.
Yeah, his his tits are gross.
No, I feel great.
Guys,
everything's fine.
This actually led me to a sincere question.
Yes, darling.
Next year in Shiprocked, do you think Puddle of Mud will be there, or do you have to wait 2 years?
Speaking of Kelly's tits, you think
That's why we write together.
I tell you who's not going to be there.
Me?
The legions of skanks, the troublemakers from last year.
It's either us or 3 Days Grace.
They're gonna go to fucking Murray's with stories. It's gonna be
Well,
on
I don't
the
know.
show.
I don't know if they want their career back that quickly.
The ship will be so full it will tip over.
So
go ahead.
So what happened?
I was there.
Yeah. Don't say the ending. I was at a show.
It didn't go good. No, it's all right. It's all right.
Guys, come on. Let it fucking talk.
This is not gonna be a payoff now.
Fuck you, Kelly.
Yeah.
Listen, I fucking told my story. I had these guys attacking me the whole time.
All right. So I was at a show and I started after I did my thing. I went up afterwards. I started talking to a guy at the back. And
That's
it
an
was a
appropriate
tall-
way to call what you do. It's your
It
thing.
wasn't. No, it was because it wasn't like a show. I did it with Lewis. It was like a variety. Yes,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
a
yeah.
variety. It was that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was
You,
there
made,
as well,
you got
yeah.
mad at him for asking that question, but it was a variety show.
But he was on stage with me. We both did it together.
Yeah, but it was still a fair question.
Yeah.
What the
Well,
fuck?
he knows the story
You guys
'cause he
doing
was
variety
there.
No, we didn't do a
shows?
variety show. It was a game show. It was a pilot
Game
for
show.
a game show.
We had to get smashed. You had to get
I said, by the way,
A
last
pilot
time,
that's never going to air because
Yeah.
you two are involved.
the other time I was on this show, when you weren't here, we got in a debate about that. Which maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't think young stand-up comics should be doing a ton of
Dave,
variety shows.
all right,
Do
Dave,
stand-up comedy
Dave,
shows. That's like
let
the
me
point.
answer your question right now to that.
That was a
You always give
statement.
me
It wasn't a
shit.
question.
Well, I don't care. You're
Can I just
saying-
stop for one
No, no,
second? Oh, go ahead. I just want to say, you're saying that they should just be doing stand-up shows straight,
And he's
not all this
wrong.
other horse shit.
Yes,
He's
you're,
wrong.
You're trying to pursue something
Can
here.
Yeah, okay. So what the hell is Legion of Skanks then?
a
What do you do?
podcast.
It's a podcast. Is that not contributing to your stand-up?
Nope.
Well then, how is it different?
I'll dead this line of argument right now.
Didn't you just listen to that
doing
story?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. I'm
Yeah,
just getting glasses of wine thrown at my buddy's
Yeah.
face that were meant for me.
So
That's
what's
what it
the
does.
difference?
That's what it does for my
Legion-
career.
Are you sure you're doing more than I?
Well, no, hold on.
No. Kelly,
Kelly says
complete
something.
difference.
Let
It
me
makes
say something.
No.
Complete
Let me
difference, 'cause it's
let me just
me
respond to that
and
because she's
you,
saying to me.
blah,
No,
blah,
what I was
blah.
saying to you is that you were organizing a weekly thing that people were coming out to and not taking advantage of that to get stand-up time on
Why
that.
would I do a monthly show that I get people to come to. You do a weekly show that no one goes to.
So, but what's your point?
The point is you're giving me shit for doing something that's not my stand-up. I'm not working on my act.
Well,
You're doing
clearly,
something
I've seen
that
it. You're not.
Oh, Dave
Too
is
easy.
so
Too
Dave
easy,
cuts
Dave.
deep.
Come on.
Well, I don't know.
But-
No,
I'm
you were
winning the
trying to make
argument.
this like an
You're
attacky
not-
thing that
No,
I don't get people at my show.
Because
I'm
I
not.
hear it all the time, and my justification is that I can do whatever I want.
You're right.
Whatever makes me
Of
happy, I
course.
will do whatever I want. And if you're gonna give me shit about
Not
it,
the audience,
I'm
but
gonna
you
po-
happy.
I'm gonna fucking point it out that you're doing similar things to what I'm doing, which is just bettering myself.
No, but you're
as
not-
A, whatever.
Well, let me tell you something. When we
had
had people coming out to Legion of Skanks when we were doing it at the stand, I specifically made sure we did a stand-up comedy show before then. We wanted to do a stand-up comedy show before it when we were at the Creek. We weren't getting enough people out to do stand-up. If I can ever get an opportunity to get another set, I'll do it. I'm trying to get better as a comic, and not for nothing. I'm getting up a lot. Like when you first start, you need this time.
I think what
Anyway.
Dave is saying is this: is that the comedy scene right now is so out there. There's so many variety things, and let's not do stand up. Let's do let's fucking make fun of the crowd for an hour, 2 hours. Let's fucking throw a word up behind your head, and you got to come up with something. When you that is only good at when you're a professional stand up comedian, and look at. I can go on like when I can go up and go to the crowd and go all improv for the first 15 minutes and annihilate, and I can go right back into my act and annihilate just as hard. But then you see a young guy go out and just, what do you do? He's killing, which is what do you do? Where are you from? Then he goes into his jokes, and it fucking just falls dead. Because he never ever worked on it. He hasn't worked on a stand-up enough to fucking make sure that this thing, which is not stand-up, improv or crowd work, I don't give a fuck who you. That's not stand-up. Stand-up is a written joke, and you know where the laughs are coming, and you fucking made it so. You created it. It was a story, even if it's hidden inside of a story. Okay? But when you're going to do all these other shows, you're working on a skill, okay, that yes, I get it, that will give you a little confidence. It gives you stage time. It does give you the ability to be quicker. I think you want to be a fucking great stand-up, you want to learn how to do stand-up, and then you know what stand-up gets you? Work, and it gets you into clubs. It makes you money, right? It gets you on more stupid shows. You want to get good at stand-up? Host.
Yeah.
Fuck all this other bullshit.
Lewis got
fucking host.
Lewis fucking he's one of my favorite hosts in the city.
He got good at being a stand-up from being a host. Because he went up at the beginning, he learned to deal with that ego. Yeah. He learned to deal with the comic ego. He went up after people killing and learned how to bomb. Sure. He learned how to kill after somebody killed. He learned how to fucking vibe a room. He learned all the bullshit. You're not going to raise your hand. It's not going to happen.
Try to raise mine?
I didn't even want to get into this. I just want to tell you how I made out with a married man.
Hey, but what I'm saying to you is that he's making a good point.
Yeah,
I understand his point. I understand where you're coming from. Like, look, Dave,
I just heard it so many times.
Suck my dick. I want to do what I want to do. Yeah. But you should. There's a point where, if your stand-up, if you really want to get good at your stand-up, Ben Bailey, I can't tell you how good he got. Fucking Tom Papa used to host at the Boston and at the Cellar. Yeah. I can't tell you how great Tom got. Myself, I hosted here.
Dude, when you have a good host, too.
When you can host, you'll be able to go up after, and it teaches you so much. But all this other horse shit fucking can fuck with you.
Bobby, that's why I'm starting my new show called Pin the Tail on Dan.
Well, that's the thing with Jay's show. Yeah, let's go do crowd work. What about stand-up? When did stand-up become boring?
Well, right, it's already a thing. There's already like a theme to what we do. It's stand-up comedy. That's the theme. It's not, forget this like the women of stand-up comedy or Latinas of stand-up comedy, dirty stand-up comedy. Just stand-up. Just be the best stand-up comics. How about that?
What about dirty Latino women of stand-up
comedy? Well, then, yes. Okay, now I'm
spicy.
sold.
Girl.
All right, so, Kelly, you made it with a married man.
Yes.
What happened?
So I
thought you didn't do that.
He was sleeping.
I don't.
So that means I can fuck your tits?
No. Listen. I started talking to a guy during the show, and it was like we were talking for like 45 minutes. It was very flirty.
45 minutes?
Jesus.
And he did not walk away.
No.
Are you sure it didn't just feel like 45 minutes?
For him. He's like,
Was anyone flashing a light at you?
He's like, the toilet bowl's flushing the opposite way where you live. Oh,
interesting. And then I said to him, we were talking and stuff, and I said, do you have a girlfriend? And he went, no. And I said,
he was honest.
Yeah.
No, he went like this, and he had a ring. He goes, look what I got.
I didn't see the ring. And he goes, no.
I'm not a hobbit either. I got a bitch at home waiting for me.
And when he said no, I said, oh, you don't have a girlfriend? He goes, no. And I said, awesome. Do you want to make out? He went, yes. So we started making out. And then
his wife walked up and was like, hey, how you doing?
I'm glad you have a criteria.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend? No. You want to make out? Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's go.
He was tall and rich. So then
how do you know he's rich? Did he have a fucking
I could just tell.
A money clip with a fucking dollar sign engraved on it?
Finance.
He wore a monocle.
He had an ascot.
He had a Burberry scarf on. It's a very expensive
interesting question. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Yes, I would like to make out with you.
But I do have a pet owl.
Oh, I don't believe I've ever made out with a puddle of pudding before.
I've solved many a crimes.
Oh, yes, no, I do have a driver. I would love to mash
go through the park. You know I love the park.
Nice Arthur reference.
Well, hello. Have you met Barry's wife?
Yeah.
I fucking hate her.
Did you touch his dick over his jeans?
What did this moose do?
No.
So, all right, so what, how did it end? You
She comes
made out
from a
with
very
him?
small country. They had the whole country carpeted last year.
Kelly, so what happened? You made out with him. He threw up. What happened? Go. And go.
then he
Continue.
Excuse me.
He said-
I'm looking to do a study on if making out can make me vomit. You seem to be mashed together in those clothes well enough. From watching you take down all that alcohol, wondering if I could stick my tongue in your face. I don't know why I'm doing Stewie Griffin. So you didn't jack him on the outside of his jeans?
No, he asked me for a number, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he took out a pen. I was like, just get your phone out.
A fucking pen.
Yeah, a pen. And
This guy had a fucking like.
He'd done this before.
He had a quill. 1 second.
A pen? Did he put your number in his little black book?
Let me get my, what's up? What is he, a fucking womanizer from the 80s?
At the time, I didn't realize it because I was like, just get your phone out. He's like, oh, no, my battery's flat. I was like, this. And
He
then
went
goes,
like
get
this.
a piece of paper.
He
get a
went
piece
like
of paper.
this. He gave me your number. You're a hooker?
Yeah.
But he wouldn't let me. And then I didn't have paper. I was like, I don't have paper. I don't know where you want me to write it. And he's like, well, just get
She
that.
just
I
pulled
said,
out her stomach skin.
Jesus, Lou.
That's fucking bad, but it was funny because he did the fucking pantomime with it.
Also, that's a good sign that you're writing. You had no paper.
Glad those shows are working out. Just make it up as we go along. Game shows.
I didn't have my bag on me. It's a long story. There's
Kelly,
too many. Anyway,
shut up. We know.
So I grabbed his arm. And I was like, I'll just write it on your arm. And he went,
Oh.
no. I was like, I'll just write it on your arm. He goes, no, don't write him up. And I just was so drunk. I was like, why not? He's like, because my wife will see it. And I was like, oh. And I went, you should lose my number. And then I walked away. And I left.
And he went,
I left. Didn't
I
say bye.
already did. I was saying your number to be nice to you.
I'm good. I'm not
Could you
fucking around.
smell my rotten tooth?
Yeah. My wife is actually my cousin. We were put together by our parents. I am very wealthy.
We want to keep the money in the family.
We are very old money.
Have you ever given head on a blanket?
By the way, my butler will watch us, but we sent your family to Australia centuries ago. Sorry. Where's that bandana? I lost the last thing.
Nah, listen. So Kelly,
3 hours in.
I don't understand
I'm
that.
gassing.
Why would you? Why would you not? I mean, you already made out with the guy, but you got so another guy tells you
He was
he's
a good
married.
kisser, too.
He tells you he's married. Why don't you just fucking do it?
Why? Why would I ever do that to someone? That's a terrible thing to do.
Fuck them?
What, the guy or his wife?
Is that bad?
You don't know this bitch.
Terrible. I would never cheat on. I would never do that. I'd
You
never be the
did
other
though.
girl.
He made out with you.
I didn't know.
You already
I
ruined
asked
his
him
marriage.
The question. I don't think I was the first person he'd gone. Do you have paper to?
At what point did you start humming the song "The Boy Is Mine"? No, no one. All right.
How's that go?
The boy is mine. I'm sorry that you.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Michael Jackson one.
What? I don't think he ever had a song called
The
that.
girl is.
I think
mine.
you just said that a lot.
No, yeah, the girl.
That boy is mine.
That's the Paul McCartney one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but I did good.
Out with a married man.
Nah,
That's
that's
not
so
good.
So what am I supposed to do before I want to make out with someone? I ask the question.
I'm sorry. I forgot that you were a cracked.
Happened?
On a
Oh my
moonless
God,
summer
Scopo
night.
just scared the shit out of me.
But I asked the question.
Scopo, hang on 1 second. Can you not hit me like we're in prison and I just fucking stole your cigarettes? He just went like this.
Are you?
What the fuck?
He's Italian.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Do you have a... Oh, I'll stop there.
And the thunder rolls.
Oh, that's,
Don't put Garth in my head.
That's shitty. He was shitty.
And the lightning strikes.
And the
Why,
thunder rolls.
why was he shitty?
Because if I'm gonna say you have a girlfriend, there's a reason why. Do you have a
Because you want
girlfriend?
that
No.
puss field. Yeah.
Wait, so how did he tell you he had a wife ultimately? Was when you weren't. When
Where you
you
go?
guys were
I was writing.
Hold
it
on, can I also
his
say
arm.
this? What if he's going through major problems with his wife right now? They're still living together.
I don't
But
care.
Lewis,
I'm-
this isn't your personal story. Kelly, what happened to you? 'Cause we're not-
Stop trying to make this
Are
a
you-
Lewis narrative.
Are you all right, dude?
What if she's not giving him any?
Yeah. What if, I don't know, they just had a kid?
I don't know. What if they?
This is uncomfortable. I love it.
It's funny.
Yeah, Kelly
as a
ruined my
married
relationship.
I was in. What?
Please. Please.
Kelly ruined my relationship.
No, there's no
I'm
way that's still
2%
going
of
on.
everything
Is that
else.
still happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
How the fuck do you know? And I don't know.
He's my writing and tuna partner.
Yeah.
We
tuna-
share everything.
We're
Hey,
tuna
Dan, can I
brothers.
ask you who carries who here? Who's Ben Affleck and who's Matt Damon?
It's pretty even split.
We are
yeah,
fucking
right.
nailing it together, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, I love working with Louis J. We have fucking fun, and I got to beat you in UFC.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
That's good. You go
Too
from
much
really
in
hard
things.
work ethic to playing video games with this fucking pothead.
I know my role.
That is actually that is exactly how you could lay out our day when we write together. Very hard work in the beginning.
We work
Video
hard for
games
about
and
5
weed.
hours, and then we smoke weed and play video games. It's
All right.
awesome.
All right. All right, good for you. Listen, here's the deal. Are you really? Is that still going on, or you can't talk about it?
I can't talk about it anymore. We're both in therapy.
That's great. You're in therapy.
Look,
yeah,
bro,
you're right. It is
can I
great,
say
Kelly.
something?
Thank you for bringing my relationship.
Kelly's like,
Hey, you like that? I got another one for you. Yeah, huh? Oh, I didn't break it up enough.
I like Kelly getting in your face about it.
Yeah, you know what else I could do? I could take your kid away. Let me make a call. I make one call to the state.
Oh,
Done.
Jesus. All right, listen, man. I could go on this, but you can't. But
No.
I mean, here's the thing, Lewis. I've been through a lot of ups and downs too. I have, and we're going through a stressful time. The last 8 months, having a kid, all the shit you're going through. You guys have to. She and you have to understand that it's not your fault. That you're under stress.
It's the kid's fault.
You're under stress. You guys are first-time parents. You
With
guys
no
are
help.
first-time fucking parents. You're in the fucking crazy business in Rome. You live in fucking Rome.
Well,
you live in the fucking city in the world. Okay, where everybody wants to be. You guys are there. Okay, and you got this kid. You got a lot of responsibility. You got all this crazy shit going on. I'm in the same boat. We fight. Me and my wife fight a lot. We have a lot of stress. You moved. I moved. You moved twice.
Yeah, but you guys are white. It's so different.
Yeah.
It's not. It's degrees, man. It's degrees. It's the same shit.
Exactly. No
But you-
degrees. And
You said it's 0 degrees in his apartment. They don't have heat.
Nothing. Uneducated.
Oh, God, what is it?
Thank
Thank you for
I know
tapping
you
me.
both went
All right,
a
look at
different
this
angle there, but they
fucking
were both
video. Video.
Yeah! You hear that?
We're not
We're
fucking going
only
live
audio.
anymore.
Video sucks.
We're doing it
Video
fucking
sucks.
straight.
Video sucks. Video
No,
sucks.
Stop it.
Video.
Hang on, slow down.
Killed the
Fucking-
radio star.
Fucking one-track Scopo's about to push
no,
wrong
no,
buttons.
stop
He went.
it.
He turned to me and went, "Stop it."
Stop the.
No, don't stop
live.
anything.
press
Go
delete.
live. We're going live.
Why does Scopo have Daria
What
energy
I'm-
today?
well, listen, he's fucking working. That's why. Listen, this is the deal. Okay, here's the deal. You have to cut yourself some slack. Both of you. You gotta stop blaming each other for your anxieties and your stress. You got a lot of shit going on. I know because I'm going through the same thing. You know, I wake up every fucking day. There's no more waking up at 11 or watching a TV show, a few shows at night. There's no more going to the movies. There's
Yeah,
no
but
more
you
of that
guys also,
shit.
Like you guys have friends and shit like that. You should take more advantage of that. You know what I mean? Make like a movie night or some shit like that.
Dude, it's not.
I'll come watch the kid.
Listen, brother, you guys say that horse shit. It's you. I don't want you watching my kid because if something happens to my kid, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. My kid suffers. You want you. It's seriously. That's a nice gesture. It's a great thing, but I'm not leaving my kid with a dude who fucks chicks on benches.
Oh, so you leave it with a immigrant
I
that
won't.
makes out with married men?
I didn't leave it.
First off-
I stayed with her, and I found out she didn't know how to change the shit diaper. And to be honest, Kelly, I was like, what am I doing? Because if I left and then she didn't know what she was doing, and somehow that affected my kid.
Dude, people really do think they can. Everyone will volunteer to babysit.
You can't.
I won't.
It's kind of crazy, dude. How many people
can't.
just don't even know how to change a diaper?
You listen. Here's the deal. This is what you think when you're going to babysit. When the baby cries, and then you change him and you feed him, and then he's still crying, and you don't know what the fuck it is, and then you're sitting there like, what? Now all my kid is
Put him
crying.
outside.
I have babysat Lewis's kids so they can go to a movie plenty of times, and I can handle that pretty much every
I'm
time.
talking about
the
white
kid's
people
more
don't-
upset when I leave.
White people don't leave their kids with just anybody. These fucking
Oh, yeah,
Puerto
they'll
Rican
say, yeah.
No, look,
fucking
there's
Project
there's-
Rats do it, but
there's
we don't.
very few people that I would just leave my son with to babysit.
Yeah.
You know, Dave is one of them. Though. Dave is really good with the baby.
What I'm saying is you need to fucking cut yourself some slack. You guys need to realize that this year, maybe this 2 years, is you're under this a lot of stress. It's a transitional year. You're going through a lot. You're going through having a kid. You're going through almost moving, not moving. Your career is changing. You're in flux. Both of you. You can't blame it on each
My
other.
life is all fluxed up.
You
bro.
can't blame it on each other. You
I
can't.
don't. Well, I'm very much the glass is half full. Look, for me, it's kind of crazy.
But I know you too. You have to take responsibility, brother. You have to change. And you are. I see it. You are. You're understanding that people aren't at your beck and call. People just aren't there to fucking support you. You got to be there for them. And you got to know when. You can't just be this fucking rogue asshole that, you know, you think. I know you are sometimes, and it's to your benefit, but you have to support her.
Look, I don't want to be a rogue asshole, but it sounds pretty awesome, those words. So could you maybe use different words?
I got a rogue asshole today.
But like for
It
me,
all
dude,
comes back.
we
God
fucking
forbid Kelly writes down rogue asshole.
Heavens
This twat
forbid.
will have fucking 9 stupid names that she thought was fucking whimsical.
Guys,
And
wait, let's go back to the quotes of the year.
the quotes of the year was
Kelly,
maybe one
Kelly,
of the funniest things ever.
what's the name of the podcast?
Bottle tops and cokes.
Mud puddle. Yeah, I made out with the merry guy.
Fuck you, and fuck you.
Yeah, Bobby, read the brakes. I'm just
But
thinking
look,
about what I said.
It's
You
pretty
guys
fucking
are in
amazing.
flux.
we get to both be home with our son and raise him. Like neither of us work during the day.
I don't. I'm on the road. I travel a lot. I work.
Yeah,
I don't
you
get to
travel,
do it.
but they don't care about you up there in the plane. No, nothing. I'll take that bandana.
You go right to me.
Where is it, Kelly?
It's on
It's on. Why would we even look anywhere else?
Yeah, you're right. I should've-
I don't know. I'm just saying.
By the way, after the married guy made out with Kelly, he gave her a bandana.
What time?
that was funny. That was funny.
What time did you wake up today?
Woo! What time did I feel like waking up? Is a better question.
What time did you wake up?
12:10.
What time did you wake up, Dave?
10:30ish.
What time did you wake up? What's your name?
Mike. 11:15.
What time did you wake up, Kelly?
5:30.
When the married guy kicked her out of his bed.
Psst, you gotta go.
Yeah. Excuse me, I can't find my monocle.
I would never.
Yep, still there.
All right. So, anyways, I woke up at 7:30. I've been up ever since. No naps. I woke up. I came home late last night. I was up till 3. I flew back from Vegas. I knew I had to do this today. I woke up. The kid's in my face, going da da, and he's holding my nose. You get a? I got a
He's
shovel.
talking about Scopo.
I got a shovel. Right,
The
same
kid.
shit.
Yeah.
You don't understand it. It's just a constant. It's this
You're right.
fucking movement that's been happening for the last. How old's your kid now? A year and a something.
13 months.
But
13.
I mean,
What?
yeah, you know, our lives are stressful. Like, I'm like, do I eat this Ben and Jerry's at 2:30 in the morning when I'm high watching Netflix?
You know
and
what?
it's like,
I'm done.
no.
I'm done.
I do want to buy an extra album on iTunes because I have all this expendable
It's
money.
Like, do I get high now? Do I get high
I
later?
hope the rubber breaks.
We don't use rubbers, so there you go.
I hope she tricks you.
Dude,
I hope you have a-
because I love her. And
I hope you have a kid. I would love to see you living in their basement behind me, 2 streets behind me.
No,
That make me so happy.
Trust me, I would do 19 more seasons of whatever TV show I needed to do to get my own apartment. Okay.
All right, look at this shows. You know what? Fuck it. It's over.
Next show, I'll talk about getting fingered in the butt.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it was a good story too. But well, you know, in a month.
Did we really not hear your butt getting fingered for
hear about
Kelly's
bloody-
kissing a
We had to
fucking
hear about
married
your
dude?
boat story for an hour and 35
Yeah,
minutes.
your guys' Amistad
the-
retelling.
I know. It
I
was
yawned a
well
million
because they go
times.
on. They did a pirate fucking riff for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm sorry that we fist fought a pirate, Kelly. You kissed a dude.
You didn't even
really.
You got someone put on timeout on a boat.
He didn't even apologize. He
But
just called Lewis
all right,
fat.
Kelly. You know what? He wasn't married. he didn't like how you
look at
kissed.
baby
I hate to do this to you. The guy was never married. It was a bullshit call.
The condor is in the building. The
that's
condor. Where you
I know
going?
him.
Who's that? What's up?
I'm
I know.
so nervous.
Who is
it? Who is it?
It's Ava.
It's Jerry Seinfeld.
Not you.
It's not you.
I had a big
Oh my
fight
God.
with a female about that Jerry Seinfeld.
Ava, come here.
I love Ava.
Good for
everybody
him.
loves Ava. If
Love
you don't love Ava, there's something wrong with you.
Right
Ava,
here.
come here. It's
These
Robert. All right. Well, Noam really fucking put the brakes on the brakes. We're literally ending the podcast. All right, there she is. Yeah, swing that mic.
Hi, Ava.
Ava, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Come on, get on the show.
Never spoken in a microphone before.
If you've ever been to the Comedy Cellar, which is the best club in the country,
Easily.
no offense against Stand Up New York, I know they have millions of people that go.
I don't know.
Millions and millions.
Well, they have 669,000
Oh my God!
listeners. Oh,
If you ever go to the Comedy Cellar, if you upstairs in the Olive Tree Cafe, all the artwork is original artwork, and it's done by Ava.
yeah.
And it's the most amazing paintings and sketches. It's unbelievable, and I'm lucky enough to have one at my house. She gave me a charcoal drawing, which is one of my favorite things I have in my house. And she's amazing. She's one of the most beautiful human beings I've ever known in my life. Unbelievable. If she's an intricate part to what the Comedy Cellar. People wonder why comics come here. it's because of the family that lives here.
Yeah.
And she's, one of the main people in that family.
You've never been that nice about Gnome ever.
Well, look, Gnome is a piece of that pie, but it's not the happy-go-lucky piece.
Are you calling Gnome the crust?
No.
I think Bobby just called you crust.
But how's this though?
No, you just called him crust.
Without the crust, the pie falls apart.
That's true.
Okay?
Pie's all about how good the crust
You
is.
need the crust. He is a crusty.
And listen, and Bobby can't act like he hasn't worked in a ton of pie analogies before.
I literally, why did it take you so long to come up with a fat joke? Let me tell you something. Gnome's fast, okay? But he is the fastest when it comes to a fat joke.
Yeah.
No, listen to me. The fastest. What was the one you did about my kid? I said something about my kid.
He texts me. He says, Max is already eating solid food. Only 6 months eating solid food. I read, what a surprise.
He goes, a Kelly already eating? I love that we call it a Kelly, like it's like a family thing.
Kelly. Your family crest is just a pie.
But Ava, we can go. Are you taking off? Ava, I love you so much.
Bye, Ava.
So yeah, if you guys come down now, you guys know when you come to the cellar, look around, be aware of all the artwork. The beautiful artwork is done by this beautiful person, Ava, who is one of my favorite people in the world. No, shit. And there are a lot of waitresses and
mine
people
too,
that work
to
here.
jog.
Oh. This is why I love Dan. Has never really been this mean to me, but now that he's here, really, all right, flat face.
Hey, maybe if you would have let me tell my story about my prostate exam.
Oh, now it's a prostate because Ava's here. It was a finger in the ass for fucking an hour and a half. Now Ava's here. It's a prostate exam.
Ava, when you leave, it will return to being a finger in the ass. So, anyways, I'm getting railed out.
Have you had your prostate examined?
Yeah, of course.
How many times?
Half dozen.
Talking to the mic.
Half dozen.
A half a dozen? What are you, gay? Why do you have it done more than half dozen?
Can I get the number 9?
I have it every year whether I need it or not.
I don't like how you said it like a slutty girl. You get more than 5, less than 10.
A half a dozen.
Once you get to be over 40, it's basically every year. Every time you have a physical. They do
Really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait. I got to get mine. I'm 43.
It's horrible.
I thought it was, why?
It's unpleasant.
Yeah.
Why?
You know what? Doctors do it different ways. Some make you sit on your back.
Some-
I did the side.
Some make you come. Some don't.
Did you
I
do
like-
it on the side?
I like when I'm-
over?
And some are rough and some aren't.
I had to do
and
the
I feel like the
side.
ones who are rough are actually probably doing a more thorough job.
Yeah,
but
because
I
she
still
was too
prefer-
quick. I was almost like,
Oh,
get
she?
in there. Yeah, it was a she.
Up top.
And what nationality was she then?
She was
Russian.
Eastern European, Russian, I think. That's why I'm changing.
My guy kept mushing my head into the pillow and calling me a whore. Is that weird? Is that normal?
Is that normal?
It's not pleasant.
No, it's not fun.
I had it done when I was in juvie jail.
Oh wow.
Now I'm. I know.
Wait, hold on, Bobby.
Child.
Listen,
There were 5 of them? Wait a
Can I
minute.
say something? I remember going to the doctors, and this doctor's was in a house, and
Oh my God, you're making it worse.
getting worse.
And it was at nighttime. It was
He's
at,
no degree.
Wait a minute. This is what made it weirder. It was at night.
And it's weird is after the exam, all he muttered was, "You're so gullible," and then he left. I don't know what the diagnosis
It
was.
was a normal exam. It started with a
Wait,
glass
did
of
you
wine.
You got a prostate exam by Woody Allen?
So
Stare at the trains, Robert. Stare at the trains.
wow. Where's the bandana?
Right here.
Oh, please,
Chains? What does that
fucking
mean?
take that and leave.
Did you not read the letter?
You didn't read the letter that Dylan
No,
wrote
I
to the
didn't.
New York Times?
No.
Well, it's because you guys are stupid. Give me
All
the
right, you know
fucking
what?
bandana,
Give it to me. You're right.
motherfuckers.
It's my fault because I wasn't up on the fucking news. I don't understand though. Did they stick their both fingers in? Is
One
it
finger.
One finger.
Oh, he
You
stuck.
feel
Can you
around,
ask
see if
for
it's
2?
enlarged.
He said 4 funny things in 2 hours. I mean, literally, really good ones. He did nothing else. I don't even know his name. I really don't. What is it?
Mike?
Okay.
Is he from stand-up New York?
No, he's not. He's a comedian.
Oh, I thought-
These are all comedians. We don't. Have, they wanted to come on the show, but we didn't let them on. They were whatever. Anyways, I remember a year ago when I did my physical, I asked for my prostate. I go, should you check my prostate? And she went, no, not till you're 50.
Wow.
Why would she check? Why would they?
Because they
check again?
changed it to 50.
Is it weird that she took a look at it first and then said no?
What'd you say?
No.
Open his cheek. She goes, "Yeah, we'll wait till 50. I'm gonna wait another 10. This is."
Yeah, I would clean up.
Blows
my
it off
asshole.
like an old book.
Did you have a clean asshole when you did it?
Here's the funny thing: as like she like goes in and it's like she was so cold and mean about it. Like she's like, "Lay on your side, pull your pants down."
Oh, you couldn't wait to do this Russian accent.
As her finger was in my butt, I'm like, when I retell this, I'm gonna nail your accent. And she was like, "Ah," and I was like, "I'm sorry.
She's like, you think you're from Bread Neighborhood?
You think this thick finger? And then she put 2 in. No, but she.
Her knuckles were like a knots in a bandana.
She just like went in real quick and
You're like, are you
she
doing the
lubed it-
alphabet?
She lubed it up, and then I felt her spread my butt cheeks, and I was like, "Ah, boy!" And then I grabbed and I was on my side, and I had my heavy snow boots on, so they were like clinking.
Had your snow boots on?
Yeah, they were like clinking
Pants
together.
around his ankles?
And I was
Why
just-
did you take your fucking boots off?
I don't know. I don't know why.
You're a real lady of the night.
They're like my high heels. They really felt like they're. And then she just like went in, and I went, no. That's what I said.
You started singing fucking grunge lyrics.
And then, so she went in.
Don't
and she was
call
like-
me daughter.
She goes, okay. She goes, was it that painful? And I go, it was. It didn't feel good. And she's like, let me test for blood. And she goes, your prostate's
She
fine.
went like this.
Yeah.
You're
But what's
good.
funny is, right as she walked in, right, because I had to lay on my side, and my butt's just facing the door, and I got my snow boots on, and I'm in the and I'm in the fetal position, and as she walked in. I just was waiting there, and we're trying to have like small talk, but I'm just waiting for it.
So this is the dentist's office.
Yeah. I wanted to get my teeth
You
whitened.
trying to peel down your boner?
Oh no, but I felt as she started talking to me, I felt a fart kind of come, and I was like, I go, now what happens? Because I'm not letting this thing go. She gonna push it back up to wherever farts come from, and then
it would shoot around the sides of her fingers.
like a
Do you understand?
gack, like you're playing with that.
If I wanted to get my prostate checked, she'd have lube in one hand, open my ass, and go, "Oh, all right, we don't need this."
Yeah. Well, she put a bunch of lube on, and the funny thing is, she just gave me a stack of
Dirty mags
to wipe my.
Oh, you wiped your own ass?
Yeah.
But then I'm like having to talk with her as I'm still wiping my ass, standing up. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
so
a grown
everything,
man.
I go, so everything's okay, and she's like, yes, your prostate's fine. And I was like,
No. Did you have the prostate thing where they what is that called when they goes in the machine that goes in your butt?
Colonoscopy?
A colonoscopy.
No, I have to get that. I've been putting it off.
I had one of those.
You had one.
Yeah.
You're gonna get one? Why are you putting? Let's do it together. They have buddy systems.
I'm actually thinking of not doing it.
Why?
Because I don't know. You know, my father never went to the doctor, and then when he finally got cancer in his 70s, he probably had it for a couple of years, and if he had known about it, he probably would have been miserable.
I think about that sometimes too. Like going to the doctor, you find out, and then you're like, fuck.
I know the flip side is they could catch it early and save your, give you 20 years, but I don't know. I know. I know what I'm saying is wrong.
Yeah.
But
Because I'm the opposite. I want to know everything. Like I went in because I was having pain, and I talked to my doctor, and she's like, maybe it's your prostate, because I was like, I don't know, it feels like his shit came out weird, and she's like, might be your prostate. Why don't you come on in tomorrow and we'll check it. And I was like, "You just trying to get a finger in my butt?" And then she did, and she's like, "Your prostate's fine."
We were just trying to get a finger up your butt.
And she's like, and by the way, I did win the bet in the office. You got a tight ass.
She just put her finger up and goes, "You're breaking guy code."
Yeah, but this is from girl code. And just starts frantically fingering my butthole.
Yeah.
No, but then she was like, "We got it. Maybe."
Dave's gonna take a malpractice suit in guy court.
Yeah.
what was the pain?
It was. She thinks it was my diet from the last 5 days of just hot chicken barbecue sandwiches and Pepsi, and she's like, "You need leafy greens."
Tell Noam that we have a chat room going because we're live. Tell Noam we need live from the Comedy Cellar back, from the cellar to back.
Not gonna happen.
Well,
Oh, yeah, we may be doing. We are gonna do the. I'm thinking about not doing that too, but with XM show.
Nice.
What do you? Well, yeah, he's working on it. What the fuck?
I don't know.
You don't know? You're tired. You seem tired, buddy.
So all those fingers in
Why
his butt.
don't you bend over? Let us get an exam right now for you.
I'll tell you
Kelly,
what.
You need a colonoscopy.
Kelly,
That's what you need.
Kelly, go in the other room.
Now that I'm there, now that I've done it,
Yeah.
If I had pain, I would go to get it.
that's
done.
why I did it. I was worried.
I think it might be roids, but I have a couple bumps.
Is it one big bump?
I don't know if
Can
it's
you
big.
push it
I don't know
back
what
in?
big is.
Is
Does
it
it hurt?
Is it in your asshole or is it
I
outside your
don't.
asshole?
I don't know.
Are you
Does it
bleeding?
hurt?
I don't know.
Are you
You don't know. Hold on. You don't know if it hurts.
It doesn't hurt.
It's probably not hemorrhoids.
Are you bleeding?
What is it?
I don't know. But
Hemorrhoids
hemorrhoids
hurt and
Yeah.
they burn.
You
like
can
a
wipe too hard.
motherfucker.
Well, they hurt when sometimes it goes.
No, don't backpedal now. They don't hurt. You already said they don't hurt.
Well, sometimes they do.
Does
When
it
I'm taking
hurt?
sometimes when it's in almost like it feels like it's bigger.
When you're taking a shit,
Yeah.
do you feel it more?
And then when I shit, it's like in the shape of a T.
Not hemorrhoids.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Like a Play-Doh factory.
Yeah, like a Play-Doh factory.
Are you swallowing Lego pieces again?
Robert, you need to go to the doctor. You're not supposed to have bumps in your ass. You know
What?
that. You need to go to the doctor.
Don't say it with a smile. Are you lying?
That you're not supposed to have bumps in your ass? No, I'm being honest.
Really?
You need to go to that would get me to a doctor.
Let's be honest.
Hello,
What's going on with that ass pussy?
Greek
I wouldn't be
people.
able to focus on my podcast if I bumps in my ass.
Well,
It's the
you-
worst case of
you're not
ass bumps I've
focusing-
ever seen.
You're not focusing on your podcast as it
I'm
is.
just saying that would scare the hell. Wouldn't that scare the hell out of you?
That's what scared. That's what I got a finger in my butt today
Well,
because
I'm
I
not
was
fucking.
terrified.
I wasn't scared. Now I'm fucking scared.
Talk to Dr. Steve.
Now I got to. It's diverticulitis could happen. And,
Diverticulitis is holes in your
you
small
could have.
intestines.
Have you swallowed any jacks recently?
That's funny.
That was a good Dr. Steve. All right, I'll get it checked. I will. I told him that guitar's worth $1,000.
At least, yeah.
He didn't believe me.
That was a true. That was true.
That's fucking true. That's
Okay.
a oh my god guitar. All these instruments.
How
are
much is
made-
that Riot Cast one worth?
That's worth 14 cents.
That's
What-
worth honky tonk
Robert,
man
in-
smashing it on your head.
What's that?
This is by a famous guitarist, guitar maker. His name is Jose Rubio, but it says in there, my 12th guitar made especially for my very good friend Menachem, my father.
Yeah.
Jose Rubio, 1964.
I told you. He came in the other day and bumped his I was like, dude, that's a fucking
Well, it's in
thousand.
bad shape.
It's $1,000 guitar. It's like thousands of dollars.
That's what I
for
said,
the
but it's in
guitar.
bad shape, so Numb doesn't care.
And this mandola here is from 1918.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I saw you jamming out a couple weeks ago downstairs.
Bad
I came in
Did you
here,
hear me
yeah.
on the drums at the?
Hear what?
You didn't hear what I did?
Oh, yeah, Robert,
Saturday night.
I told your wife about.
What? You talk about my wife?
You don't mind that I was talking to her?
No, I don't. But when were you talking? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
back
we
up.
did.
Does it matter?
When-
Yeah, you do.
Oh, when they were
Lunch.
if my wife banged you on the side, I would laugh my ass off.
I would
Insults?
love. Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell.
I would
that
love
means.
if Gnome just had a huge piece and just
I would-
put it to shame.
It would make me if I caught him with my wife, I'd walk in and go, "You guys are fucking dinks."
This is like a dare.
Sounds like he wants it to happen.
I dare you.
I double dog dare
So
you.
last time he worked, we have that little pit orchestra on Saturday.
Yeah.
So last time Robert threw a full hissy fit. Oh, I can't work with it.
No, that's
I
not- first
to
of
the point
all-
where I actually text messaged the guys. Listen, when Robert Kelly comes on tonight, get off
I
stage.
told him.
Otherwise,
I said to him, no, "Fuck it." First of all, he puts a guy on stage with you facing the audience.
Yeah, on the
Everybody
drums.
loves it.
No, not on the drum. The drum's in the
Right, yeah,
fucking
it's the keyboardist.
The keyboardist. So literally, he's looking out as you're on stage. There's somebody else on stage looking at the audience. So you're looking. Literally, I'm watching the show, and I keep looking at him because every time he moves, I'm like, "What is he doing? What's he going? Is he gonna play them?" I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
So as I'm doing the show, I tell him, "Keep your fucking head down."
Jesus.
So anyway, so I'm panicking about this last Saturday because I forgot Robert was on the lineup
Fucking hate
because
it.
he didn't call his avails and he
I
got
hate
at
it.
it afterwards. And I'm like, what am I
What
going to do?
the fuck was that?
I'm text messaging, tell Jared to get off stage. There's no way to get him all. Can we create? I'm like, this is going. You don't even know. Like full blown panic mode.
Right.
I was like, all right, there's no way to get him off. We'll just roll the dice and I'll just talk. Next thing I find out, Robert actually gets off stage and starts playing the drums. He's actually using this biggest set he ever had. The place goes crazy. He's like Keith Moon of comedy now.
Yeah. He
So-
came in to the cellar so fucking happy that he
Elated,
did that.
right?
He sat down and usually he's like, "Fuck you." He like comes down shitting. He sits down. He goes, "I played the drums."
I didn't
was like,
say that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
didn't say
you're
that.
like,
Talking about
you're like, I played the
didn't
drums
say
at the
that.
Village Underground. You
I didn't
told me
say
that
that.
at the table downstairs.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Downstairs where?
At the cellar after your set at the Village Underground. You came and we
That's
were hanging
not
out.
true.
We were eating wing. I was eating. Yes, it was
I
true.
just like getting you whipped up.
So the question now is,
what the fuck?
do we leave the drums there when you're on or not? Now
Look
you
at-
got a new bit.
Listen, no. Here, first of all, I'm not going to do it every week. I'm not Rick Crone. Hey, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. You should get fucking Kevin Meaney up there.
if you
I
need-
don't care. I don't care. Doom, doom, dat, doom, doom, doom.
Props help.
I did it. Listen, I was having a great set. I was annihilating, but I was fucking with them. I was like, you don't fucking look at me, and fuck you too for being in the way. I'll fucking drum. And he went, go ahead. And the crowd went. It was more of a fuck you. What I do when I say fuck you to those guys for being up there because they're a nuisance, right? And then he was like, go ahead. And I was like, all right. And the crowd went, do it. And I was like, fuck you. And I went and I did it. But first of all, I was nervous as hell. If anybody had a picture of my face, you'd hang it on your wall because I was just like holding the drumsticks like they were
Wait, did you play with the
two
band,
cocks
though?
in prison, just fucking, huh?
Did they jam with you?
No, it was just me on the
The
drums.
keyboard player jumped in and
The keyboard player jumped in.
I have it on
and
video. I have to look at it.
It wasn't good at all. I was
No,
just
I know.
a rock.
I've heard you play drums.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
I know. I just
But
like
the
saying
audience loved it, apparently.
It was I killed. I just killed. It was a great set though. But I don't mind. Look at you. Do whatever you want. I like Friday night was better because there's no fucking dude on stage.
Get
But
them off. I just need to
no,
create a special exit
listen.
for you.
Listen. I don't give a shit. You leave them on. It's your club. You do what you want.
Listen, there's advantages and disadvantages. A lot of comedians like Artie, Kevin Meaney,
Yeah,
a bunch of people are
they're-
using
they're
actually.
well-respected acts in the business. Artie,
Meaney-
where's this purse from? Where'd you get this? Are you from? Go ahead.
No, I got nothing.
You got nothing. Of course you don't, because you know I'm right.
I don't want to badmouth the people we work with. That's all. So you go ahead.
Oh, that's a fucking brilliant move, motherfucker. That was fucking brilliant. Did you guys see that? And here's the thing, Corporate Dan, I don't expect you. I see your dumb face where you're shutting up because
I'm already 6 steps ahead of you, Robert.
Kevin Meaney's a respected act.
Kevin Meaney is, yeah.
And anyway, and other people.
Is that it? What about Artie? You're
And
not gonna
other people have used
defend
it.
Artie.
Listen, it's great when Artie does it. He uses it very well. I know. I'm just being serious. It enhances the show a lot. But then
Okay.
for people like Robert who who have trouble focusing and get bugged out by something that no
somebody
one
on
else is noticing.
somebody on stage with you.
Well, it's in the dark and it's
There's literally the fucking stage was perfect. It was literally a small stage just for us, so we can go left to right. And I've hated the piano on stage at the
We
Comedy
will take
Cellar
it off.
because there's no need for a fucking piano on the stage. Nobody plays it.
I think it's great what you do at the stage. I'm gonna send you another tape this week.
Right?
I think
Nobody
you
fu-
complain.
nobody
you
pla-
complain too much.
Nobody plays it. You're
First
never
of
on the
all,
show
Robert,
again.
my
And
father-
you're not getting on here either. So you lost two things. Okay. No, you're worth
My
fucking
father
Smitty.
wanted a piano on stage.
Don't do
It's
that.
the truth.
Don't
It's the
fucking you
truth.
know what you're doing. Look at your face.
But it's
Look
true.
Where's the camera? Look at his fucking face.
But it's true. My
It's-
father wanted the and number one, number two.
I believe his dying words
can I
were
say
"Don't
something?
move."
Catch a Rising Star in its
I've-
heyday. In its heyday, when it was the best club in the country, Catch always had.
What
two
happened to
musicians
that
there.
club?
Well, they went broke, but not because of the pit orchestra.
It was because of the piano. Everybody knows that. I told your father too. I didn't like the piano. Colin doesn't like the piano, and no one likes the
Colin
piano.
doesn't like the piano.
No.
That
Do you
changes
understand-
everything.
you
Just
understand-
say so.
And there is
Horse of a different
and
color.
there is the business, people. And
Well, if Colin
and there is the business, and there is the fucking podcast.
No, are you serious?
Two and a
Colin
half,
don't like it?
2.5 hours with my friends here. Okay, the only one that I fucking give a shit about. What's your name again?
Mike.
Mike. The only one that hasn't turned on me.
No, but
you,
really.
you fucking traitor.
Robert, I love pianos on stage.
Is he being
I
serious?
love-
Colin doesn't like the piano.
I don't think so. Colin said it before. I wanted
So
to
anyways,
pull you aside and say something.
But I don't give a shit. Have whatever you want. It's your stage. You're gonna do what you want.
I'm gonna create a way for them to get off. It's
I'm
just a little
funny.
tricky.
I'm funny without it. Friday night I was had a great set,
Yeah, Friday night you killed.
and then Saturday night I had a great set too. So whether you have a
You're
fucking
bulletproof.
whether you have a guy up there or not, I don't give a shit.
No, the truth is
Doesn't
that
matter.
The worst thing about having the guy up there, and you know this, I think, is that it fucks with your head.
Well, no, because I see people looking at him, and that fucks with my head.
For
When
whatever
I'm,
reason.
if I need you to just focus on me. Stand-up comedy is about the one person on stage. It's a little stage with a light and one microphone and a person. That's it. There's no music. There's no horse shit. And then when you
By the
give,
way, I do agree with you on that, though. If
Thank
there's
you.
if there's a light flickering
'Cause you're
in
a
the
real
corner of
ass
the room,
fucking
I'm a
dude.
real ass dude. You know what? You know what, dude?
Yeah, take that guitar and smash it.
I get the same way when I'm on stage, and I see other guys who I work with who nothing phases them. You
Yeah,
know?
but comedy is
I
such a
notice every little
sensitive
thing
art
and it
form.
bothers-
Right.
But I know I'm my own worst enemy.
Right.
I wish I could just tune it out, but I can't.
Comedy's too sensitive. Though. There's like a flickering light in the room, or
Yeah.
if a dish drops, that'll take everybody out of the moment.
Yeah.
And it's about that moment. So, and also the truth is, if it's fucking with you and it's taking you out of the moment, that's
Look,
gonna fuck with the performance.
Here's the deal.
I was gonna. Never mind.
Yeah, go ahead. You're gonna use him.
I thought we had. I thought maybe we'd put him on this Saturday.
There
How do you feel now?
You know what, dude? I think the piano's great. I think we should have a dancer in the background. Actually,
Moment in time.
In all seriousness,
Yes.
I consider myself pretty sensitive to this stuff, and I watch, and the light is down, and you really forget the guy's there, and you think you're looking at him. I don't think people look around.
Look,
because
I-
you know
I-
he's there.
I will fucking-
You've been down there, Dan.
Yeah.
Dan is gonna say you can't ask Dan.
No,
Dan
but
is gonna
disappears.
say
He
whatever
disappears.
the most important person in the room
I don't
to
know. He
him
had a
is.
finger up his butt today. I
Yeah,
think
I've
it's quite
changed.
real.
I've been brought down to earth.
Look,
And,
there's no club owner in the world that I've ever experienced that gives a fuck about the show from front to back more than you. So I agree with you. I understand that you obsess over it.
I don't need those guys there. I
Whose idea was it?
My father's.
If you fucking sad face me
true.
again with your dead
He
father,
always wanted that. I swear to you.
So, but did he do it while he was alive?
No, he wasn't. We weren't able to in the cellar because it was too small.
Right.
But
So this is a dream of your father's
he
dream.
always liked it at catch.
So your father's dream was to put a piano guy on stage.
Well, for many years the MC was there. I mean, it'd be better if they could fly off.
Yeah.
They can if they're Artie. He gets up there quick.
But
with
then
the
when you
piano.
see certain things that go on there, like when Artie does his merengue thing, and Kevin Meany, and other, like Gina used it. With, and it actually some nice things happen there with those
Gina
guys
used
there.
it once.
Gina?
Yeah.
No, she used it every set.
So now she does it all the time.
Every set she does down there, she does it with
Guys,
them.
my father wanted another drink, and that's why he died. So we'll move forward. No, too sad.
But I mean, I would like to save the money. It's not like I need them there. It's not.
I think. How's this? I think if it's just a weird setup too. It's like some guy in a drummer in a.
Well, you don't see the drummer really.
Yeah, but he's there. You see him, but it's weird. And then the guy's on stage. It's
The
a
only
weird thing.
The only weird part for me is you have to get on stage.
Where are you going?
He's had enough.
He's had enough.
You get on stage from the opposite end of the stage.
I hate that.
But it just is weird because you have to walk through the audience after you sit. That's the only weird part
what?
for me. You have to walk through the
audience?
The audience?
Audience. Yeah.
Like after your set, you have to walk by
Look,
and be like, hey, that was
it is
me."
what it is. But I made the best of it. But I wasn't pandering to. I was fucking with him. Just know that I was still being true to myself. I told him, I go, bow your head.
Okay, but in a career,
And he was fucking with me back.
But in a career, when you over time you have set after set after set, and it becomes difficult to even remember them in your mind, you had a very memorable set that you'll always remember that you wouldn't have had otherwise.
Because of me.
Yeah, because of you, and because it was
Yeah, because I took
outside
something
your comfort zone.
I took something that was stupid, that I thought was dumb, and I made it, and I did something with it.
I get it. I'm just saying.
That's such lead singer mentality. You're like, I took some shit and I turned it into art. 'Cause I'm the Lizard King, Robert Kevin. It's like fucking, what kind of megalomaniacs? Like, yeah, you gave me shit and I turned it into art. So I'm gonna drape myself in this blanket.
All right, I gotta fucking go. We gotta wrap this up. We weren't supposed to talk about your asshole. No, thanks for coming on, and we'll hear about the Comedy Cellar soon.
Yeah, can I say what an awesome building this is? Upstairs, Robert Kelly's podcast. Downstairs, Louis is shooting the Louis C.K. show.
I mean, it's
around the corner. Rick Chrome is doing his comedy class.
It really is. I'm telling you. We came here for brunch on Sunday. Me, Colin, and the wife with Max, and we went down. I loved it. I went downstairs, and there's Rick Chrome in his little class, and I love that it's not this dead space during the day. There's literally just this fucking constant creation of stuff happening with comics. It's a community. I think we created a real community. Like I was talking about, the family here created this community where comics can go and not only do stand up with fucking organ guys on stage,
But take shit and turn it into art, dude. That's what you
But
get.
yeah, it really is. The Louis shooting downstairs. We're doing a podcast upstairs, and Chrome's around the corner. In another couple hours, we're gonna be doing fucking sold out shows.
Yeah, I'm leading off the 8 o'clock.
It's fucking
boom.
unbelievable. Congratulations, though.
Gonna go
Are
to
you
the-
happy?
I'm very happy.
Do you love it?
Yeah, of course I love it. I got a lot on my mind.
You think? Do you think your father? Do you think your father would be happy?
My father would be. I always tell Essie this. Like he would be like 10 times happier than I am about it.
Really?
Right.
He was able to get joy out of it that I'm not able to get.
Your dad has my favorite quote at the beginning of Comedian where he goes, there's a certain compulsion among stand-up comedians to get on stage. And then you see Jerry walk up and Sherrod's like, like a young Sherrod Small looking back. That's like my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, that was the opening thing.
Yeah, the opening. It was awesome. If you've never seen Comedian.
I have. It's a great movie.
I saw it before I did comedy, and then I just watched it.
Same exact thing with me. I just
first
watched
time,
it
just a few
because
weeks ago.
I watched it before I ever started comedy, and I remember watching it, and I was just really into Seinfeld because I was a huge fan of the show. So it was like, oh, that's so interesting what he does after that, and I didn't really give a shit about Orny's story. It just didn't mean anything to me. And now watching it now. Like literally everything
Like
Orny went
getting
through
new
was my
faces,
year. I mean,
he's
it's like,
29.
he's exactly what
crazy.
I did this year. I'm like, and the Seinfeld part, you're almost like, oh, cry me a river. Is it hard to write jokes after your fucking
Oh,
sitcom?
you pop it into Caroline's and
but then
it's
this
closed.
thing, like this thing with Orny, I'm just like, yes. And he's like talking about being in Montreal, like it didn't go that good. I'm like, I
want to talk about a fucking megalomaniac. How did it go from his dead father being the happiest he's ever been because all his dreams came true to
I
his
thought we were over that.
fucking weird comedy? Dude, I get it.
To his parallels with Orny Adams. Hey, let's keep this
it was touching-
podcast
thought it was
going for
touching
another
moment.
I get what Orny went through.
Oh,
Yeah, of course you do,
wow.
you fucking ego.
Because that's what I want to listen to. An Orny
I thought it was the
Adams-
thing about perspective.
I want to hear him. I want to hear an Orny Adams sympathizer. That's what I want to listen to for the next 30
Do you not?
fucking
All right. In all seriousness, do you sympathize with him at all when you watch that movie? No, you
not
just
at all.
think he's
Because
a-
everything,
Listen,
everything he says, I
we
disagree
are
with.
on a fucking 3-hour show. We're
All
done.
right.
It's a 4-hour show.
No,
4-hour show. Four.
Esty's downstairs.
That's his heel. Heel.
Heel. And that's how we get him to calm down. Esty's downstairs.
Esty's downstairs. Esty.
Everybody's so scared of Estes.
I love
As
Esty.
they should be. They
I like
should
Esty.
be.
Go home.
Guys, thank you so much for coming on. What do you got, buddy?
Just follow me on Twitter at Comic Dave Smith.
Okay.
And that's all my stuff there.
Okay.
March 6th, co-headlining Caroline's at 9:30.
Boom.
And yeah, follow me on Twitter. I am Mike
That's
Cannon.
a Wednesday, right?
It's a Thursday.
Whoops.
Do you have a co-breakout series? That's brutal.
At dansoder.com. In March, I'm going to be in Denver, San Francisco, and Madison, Wisconsin.
All right, check it out. What do you got?
Go to my website, kellyfastucasucks.com.
No, that's his website.
It's really my website.
That's really his web. What a fucking dink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's great.
and
Jesus. He doesn't realize that I'm going to win. He can do whatever he wants.
you're gonna win at a talent show, probably, Kelly. You do it every month.
Will you stop? Just give your plugs.
Follow me on Twitter at Louis J. Gomez. Me and Bobby got a show, some shows coming up in Rhode Island this month.
Yes, we do. Plug that.
The 19th and 20th at fucking
Comedy Connection.
Comedy Connection in Providence, Rhode Island. Also, me and Scopo are going out. I'm headlining Joker's Wild the first weekend of May. Me,
The
Scopo.
best pizza in the world down the street.
Easily.
Yeah.
Bobby turned me on.
Frank Pepe's
Frank
Pizza. You ever
Pepe's.
been to Frank Pepe's?
No.
We got to take a ride there someday. Someday me and you will drive there. It's literally an hour and a half from where we live. We need to go to Frank Pepe's. I'm gonna go off the fucking no sugars, no grain. We all do
For
a Frank
one day.
for one day. Do a Frank Pepe's pizza.
Where is it?
It's in
New
New
Haven.
Haven.
New Haven.
It is the best. Make sure you go.
I would bring home pizzas. But
Don't.
they're not gonna be like, you have to have them fresh.
You can't bring them home. You got to eat them fresh. You got to in the winter. What you do is you order it to go out in the car, open it up on the hood, eat it right there.
That's what
'cause it
you
cools
said
it
the
down.
same thing, and I did that. It was the greatest.
It's the greatest thing ever because the cold air cools the pizza off perfectly.
Yeah, really good pizza.
Oh, the best. So have fun there. All right, and don't forget hammer
Picture him opening
fisting.
up on the hood no matter what he gets in the supermarket.
You take the chicken right outside, you eat it right in your car, and it's great because the car's full with chicken smell. Then you get anything you want. You just go right in your car, you start eating it.
All right. I told you he's fucking fast with the fat jokes. Kelly, what do you got besides oh my god tits?
Yeah, I've got a few things coming up. Just follow my schedule on kellyfastuca.com. And follow me on Twitter, Kelly Fastuca.
I want to
Make
know what
sure-
these few things are.
I don't know, but I hope they have to do with her boobs. Your boobs are crazy
They're
awesome.
pretty good. They're
Good for you,
amazing.
man. Good for you.
Are they-
She made out with
really
look
great.
at. She got fake ones. Yeah, look.
Let me see.
No,
she should have done like mushing
she
cinnamon
just got
in her
fatter.
face.
I just got fatter.
They're just swollen.
She went on vacation. She came back. They're
got
great.
swole.
I think Kelly, you look the best you've ever looked.
Thank you, Bobby.
Good for you.
I feel the best I've ever felt.
And you fucking
Everything's
great. Good for you. And she's making out with married guys.
I didn't mean it.
I think Kelly looks
mean it.
and feels gross.
Look at Gnome's like,
I see any problem with that.
well, you want to get onto the club? That's what you do. Do you mind
mean it.
performing with
I
a
asked
drummer?
him,
What
what
do
would
you
you
even
do?
mean it?
I asked him, I said, do you have a girlfriend? After we'd been talking and flirting for a while. And he went, no, I don't have a girlfriend. And I'm like, cool, you want to make out? And we made out. And then later on, when it came to numbers, I went to write my number on his
Do I have to listen to this story again?
All right, yeah. So first off, you got to get the context. She had just
no.
crushed at a talent show.
And then he's like,
she's
I
on that
can't.
You didn't have a
high.
wedding ring?
Then I saw the rate because he goes, I can't. He said, don't write on my arm. My wife will see it. And he showed me his wedding ring. I didn't
You
even
never
notice
looked
it.
to see if there was a wedding ring?
No, I was pretty drunk. No, I didn't see it.
All right, this doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Making out is.
I asked him. Oh, shut up, everybody.
No, you go to the Comedy Cellar, the best club in the world. It really is. I'm going to start doing a promo for the Cellar on the show. I want to get one. Can we have Rick Chrome do one? Does he have one?
No.
We should get Rick Chrome. I want to start using Rick Chrome to do promos for the show. He's the best. But go to thecomedycellar.com. I mean, it's the best club in the city. You know where it is. It's on McDougal Street, 117 McDougal. Upstairs, and then right around the corner, if you can't get in at the original Comedy Cellar, they got the exact duplicate, which is a little more comfortable, bigger. Same show, same comics, right around the corner at the Village Underground Comedy Cellar at the Village Underground. It's unbelievable. It's I mean, we're literally running. It reminds me of when comedy was comedy when I was coming up. When it was, I'm doing a show at the Cellar, running over to the Underground, doing a show at the Cellar, going back to the Underground, running back.
I love that.
It's fucking awesome. I love it.
They're,
I love
40, they're 45 minutes apart. Bobby's being a little dramatic about it.
No,
sprinting.
What?
Just the running. Forget it. Bad joke. Give me the bandana.
Did you go to the
Scopo,
cellar?
what do you
go
got,
to the
buddy?
underground.
Just plug yourself. Make sure you follow
Joker's
Scopo.
Wild.
Oh yeah, Joker's Wild with Lewis in May.
Okay, great.
You seem really
And then-
excited about it.
Yeah,
He'll be in the next reggaeton video, bouncing his big butt.
What do I got? What do I got?
February 13th, 14th, and 15th, you're in the Improv in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
21st and 22nd at the Comedy Connection in Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh,
With
those are the dates.
Real Ass Dude with Louis J.
It's gonna
Gomez.
be a real ass show, motherfuckers. Come out.
March 6th, you're at the Revel Resort in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
7th, you're at the Bushnell Theater in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes, sir.
28th and 29th, you're at March 28th, 29th, you're at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant.
Yeah.
And then April 18th, he's coming back home, Boston.
I'm
the Wilbur
coming
Theater
home.
Kid.
Yeah.
Coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Had to be friend of me. Appa-da, bum-ba-ba-da. Oh, bum-bee, bum-ba-da. Oh, ba-dee, bum-bum-ba-da. I'm home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming. I'm back where I belong. Dirty man so strong.
Oh,